And we're in! Welcome
This guy.
to D4 where I'm Dustin.
And I, Devan, co-TM 5th edition game of Dungeons & Dragons. Words are hard.
We've done this before once or twice.
Really?
I swear. Have we?
Oh,
Man.
okay.
All right.
Or 40.
I've got good feelings about this.
It's going to be a great night. Great night. All right. So, everybody, please subscribe to twitch.tv/RockPunchATL. And if you are using Twitch Prime,
It's
Twitch
going to be an awesome
Twitch
name.
Prime.
Twitch Prime.
Twitch Prime.
Make sure to resubscribe.
Resubscribe. As you know, Session Zeros have come out. Are coming out. They're not out yet.
They've been unlocked.
They've been unlocked.
Even we haven't seen
but
some of it.
Tonight is our last live session of 2019.
Aww.
But that doesn't mean we won't have content streaming, because next Sunday, December 1st, Part 1 of the Session Zeros will air, and December 8th, Part 2 will air.
And then the following Sunday, we will be with RockPunch doing a Q&A with as many as the cast that can be there. It is the holiday season. I hope that you will be able to join us and ask all of the questions about our characters, about us personally, and then at the very end of the last hour, we will be doing the rest that we unlocked during the Race into Avernus charity fundraiser, which is an NPC creation and
A magic item.
a magic item creation.
Oh God.
Oh, God!
Give me
Make
more.
me a really cool axe.
That'd be lawful good for.
Yeah, one that I don't have to be lawful anything.
We will, however, be taking a short break during the Christmas and New Year holidays. December 22nd and 29th, we will be dark, but we will be back live January 5th for our 1-year anniversary.
Whoa, that's crazy. That's
Nuts.
crazy.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
One day,
1 year?
Yeah, we started on January 6th, 2019. We'll be coming back live January 5th,
Wow.
2020. And hopefully we have hindsight on how to make things better.
Hopefully. There we go.
We'll see.
Hey.
Again, the Corrupted Collection for the Kickstarter of Wormwood is over. So if you missed out, make sure to order those amazing coffins or master vaults with the art from the amazing Crystal Sully. You can order those in pre-orders for someone for next Christmas. It's going to be a while before they come out, but order them now so that you can get in. I think they're already into tier 3 of the pre-orders. They go out pretty quick.
I pre-ordered one. I'm excited.
Yes. They're still available to pre-order, and make sure to use the discount code D4 so that you can get all of your shipping for free.
That is correct. Another little update is we are participating in the Dicemancy program with Level Up. We are super excited to be teaming up with them, and you can go to the link bit.ly/LUDiceD4. That's bit.ly/LUDD-Dice-D4. I will post that link in the thread, the chat, and yeah, with that link order, you can help us earn some XP through their Dicemancy program.
Yeah, level up our characters. And with that, we're going to hear from our sponsors.
Hey, I'm one of our sponsors, Patrick Logan, D&D Beyond. How about that? Obviously, Eberron, Rising from the Last War is out. Get that. And D&D Beyond it's a really just excellent piece of media. It deals a lot with kind of items and eras we can't really use here, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a different flavor of that, it's really good to get into. Check that out. As for stuff I'm personally doing to help get the site, I received some distressing news recently from the North Pole.
Not Santa.
No, but his elves.
Oh God.
Santa's elves are done. They've left the North Pole completely.
About
And-
time.
What is wrong with you?
And he
I don't think
needs...
they had union rights.
He has consulted D&D Beyond to help him replace his staff. So I need you to tweet at me a custom monster creation that can take the place of Santa's elves.
Oh my God.
Very simple. Go to Creations on D&D Beyond. Go to My Homebrew Creations and create a monster of your own design and tell me why it would make a good replacement for Santa's elves. And the best one, which will be judged by me, will receive a custom Christmas carol that I will write
Whoa,
on
that's
the first
cool.
day whenever we come back, regular stream.
That's
So
amazing.
you've got a good month to tweet at me.
No.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
But yeah, use the Monster Creator is live. It's good. Use it, love it,
Live it.
live it,
Laugh
like it,
D&D Beyond.
land it.
Thank you, Jerry.
D&D Beyond. It's a thing. It's a thing from the 80s.
Know when to let go, Jerry. Okay, so how you doing? Katie Downey here with Beetle and Grimm's Pandemonium Warehouse, and as we were just discussing Eberron, it seems only appropriate for me to mention that Beetle and Grimm has a new gold box out for Eberron, rising from the last war. I can talk. You may be asking yourself, what's in a gold box? Well, allow me to tell you what
Gold?
Beetle and Grimm says is in a gold box. We've done a silver box. We've done a couple platinum boxes. So what's in a gold box? Remember that story about the little girl who stole 3 bowls of porridge from some bears, and when the bears caught her, they divided her up into 3 portions? Well, the gold box is kind of the middle portion. So it's where the good stuff is. So it's got more stuff than a silver box, but without the really bonkers stuff from the platinum box. So get your little girl torso from beetleandgrims.com and chow down. It's going to be fabulous. You can also go to their website to get fabulous attire and cool props. And I cannot recommend enough you support them because they are fabulous. I mean, they write stuff like this, so how could they not be? beetleandgrims.com.
Fantastic.
It's me. With far less cannibalism in my little thing here. Hey, do you want to have a cool representation of your character at your table to show out to all your friends and it be better than all of theirs? Well, the best way to do that is through Eldritch Foundry with their super customizable and super high detail minis that they are making. Eldritch Foundry is a new up and coming company. They're fantastic. We love them. We use their minis ourselves and they are extremely cool. We're not just talking like the things they're wearing. We're talking about poses. We're talking about all these little fine details you can't find anywhere else. It's one of a kind and it's awesome. They've officially launched their website and they're about to release their first content package this Thursday that includes their Warforged, Nathlings, and Vantar. There will also be over 40 different items, clothing and weapons dropping with that package. And if you want to get a little 10% off, you can use the code D4STREAM. That's D, the number 4, STREAM. And you can get 10% off on your own minis for yourselves to show off to all your friends.
Yes.
All right.
Eldritch Foundry.
All right, if you like D4 and watching us every Sunday or listening to the podcast, you should also check out more of RockPunch's content. They're basically a bunch of nerds making content for all you geeks and gamers. They do video series, one-offs, podcasts, and a bunch of other entertainment media, going all the way from funny gamer stuff to like spooky goof spoofs, including a podcast that I work on called Corn on the Macabre. And there's also a few other fun little videos like trashed crafts and just make exactly what it sounds like. Well, actually it doesn't. It kind of sounds like you're making crafts out of trash, but really you're just trashed while making the crafts.
Like sock puppets.
Like junks and crafts, really. Yeah, and and you can also watch Allison play hentai games, and that's my personal favorite, The Probe. So, yeah, absolutely. If you enjoy us, you might enjoy them. RockPunch.
And if you like RockPunch, and if you like what we're doing, don't forget to check out our store, d4dnd.com, because it's really great for, like, I don't know, stocking stuffers or just full-out presents. And also, like, when we go dark for that little bit before we come back, you can just hold the shirts and cry into them, like I do.
They're super soft. They're great for crying.
They are.
Also, I believe hoodies are live.
Yes, hoodies are now live on the website, which is d4dnd.com. Go look at them.
Keep warm while you're crying.
I'm
Right.
cold.
Yeah, those keep warm through those cold times when we're not there to hold you.
I know.
But without further ado, let's immerse ourselves.
Into the Chronicles of D4. And we're back. Last time on devising destruction and designer dresses. The party returned from under the sea with their new dragon friend, where they divvied up the loot that they acquired from the raid of the sunken ships, where they then returned home and had an encounter with V's brother.
Jerk.
Stinky.
Where he confronted her, telling how unhappy he was with her choices and that she was now dead to the family.
Punk ass.
He guilt-tripped her by preying on her emotions about her mother and her grandmother, and how he and his father sought to try and bring her back to the family earlier by taking Harold away, but she defied them, and with that, V started to feel guilty that it's not fair to Mom for the way that she has been treating the family, but knows that it is not a healthy relationship to have. Distress seemed to take her over as she cried while the rest of the BFGs comforted her.
The group then made their way to the Blackstaff Tower to report their findings that they found in the bay, and that the dragon was not a threat, but a more potential ally. At which point, the Blackstaff decided that she will look into it further and potentially use this new ally, as long as it knows not to cross into the city threshold, as there is the barrier that protects it from dragonkind.
He knows. He said specifically that. Yeah, he mentioned it himself.
Okay. I thought he just said he didn't want to go up. Okay, sorry.
Gariel reached out to Seisha with an invitation for a night on the town. She tells the paladin that since Vaas has a date for Joybringer's night, Seisha should too. And Seisha and V decide to make their dates a double date, with V hand in hand with Renair and Seisha with Gariel.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Vaas and Vinley have arrangements to meet Davil at the Temple of Good Cheer. The one person that doesn't seem to have anyone to go with is Harold.
Oh.
Somebody's got to watch those asses.
Number one bachelor in the city.
Damn right.
On the prowl.
Very eligible.
In my prime for the next few hundred years.
With all of this news, they all venture out into the trades ward, where they start buying new outfits and masks and gifts and other things to aid them in bringing joy to the world on Joybringer's night.
Leopard print corset.
I'm sorry.
At least she didn't get the leather one.
Wait for
That's a sad.
The group then traveled to ransack ceramics and inquired about having duplicates made of the Stone of Golor. Seisha stayed behind to help ransack, but also to keep an eye on the original, as it is quite the artifact that they do not want to be stolen or lost. As she stayed the rest of the night, the rest of the group headed to retrieve the body of Lady Growlhund.
Vaas and Harold, earlier in their day, snuck into an abandoned warehouse with an address given to Vaas by a teenage half-drow girl. And in this warehouse, they find a perfect replica of a Quran's carriage. Full black, glass windows, a black coffin with 4 skeletal figures that hold scales out on each corner.
God, I'm so scared.
They acquired a horse and made a plan to be the first to arrive at Castle Waterdeep.
And that
That
is
was
where
the
we pick
second
up.
plan.
Listen, I didn't hear any first plan.
I'm with you guys, right?
Yes, you are walking alongside,
Yes.
I believe.
I'm with you.
Harold and Vaas are sitting on the coach itself, while Vinley and V wander out into the streets. You're all in heavily darkened cloaks, and you make your way up Dragon's Way.
What kind of accent she's like? Should I be like really serious? Should I be like Should it be funny? Should it be? What do you think? What do you think? What's my
Did you see
motivation?
them in there?
You are a pallbearer. I don't
Stage
think-
whisper.
I don't think cracking jokes is the best time. If they question us too much, just tell them that Lady Growlin requires a more serious escort.
Okay, got it.
I can back you up on that story.
All right.
You're all heading there now?
Yeah.
Right. The city is alive and bustling with a multitude of people. Most look to be making their way home to their families after work or to a tavern for a night out to eat. Making your way up the high road towards Waterdeep Way, you see a few more people buying brightly colored clothing and supplies for the following day. Storefronts begin to mimic the colors of the setting sun, adding banners, window paints, and decorations, encouraging the entertaining arts and merriment.
Two massive banners embroidered with the city's crest and colors waft in the wind atop of the plateau where the mighty and majestic Castle Waterdeep lords over the City of Splendors. The final deep chime rings out over Hillock Court from the city bell tower, ushering in the final hours of the day, most of the castle ward now resting in the shadow of the colossus that is Mount Waterdeep. With it, a fitting, chilling breeze washes past. At the base of the winding path that descends down from the castle awaits two city guards leaning heavily on their pikes, obviously weary from a long day. They straighten to attention and nod to you, ushering you towards the top.
What do you all do?
Gonna head the direction they're ushering us.
What do you two do?
And this is past the gates, right?
Well,
There's
so there's a winding path that leads
Yeah.
up the cliff, and at the very bottom of that path are two guards, and then that's where you guys are now. So that means the carriage will have to go all the way up to Castle Waterdeep.
I'm getting my lucky d20. This is bad.
I don't think we
I'm
can
like,
follow them.
I'm like, this plan sounded so great when I thought it up. It's dumb. It's a dumb
Try.
plan.
Can I borrow this for a second?
So we're right. So we're in the gate outside the
Okay, so
manor.
there's Hillock Court. Hillock Court is where a lot of the magistrates and a lot of like paperwork is done and stuff like that. It's where you guys got the deed to the manor. It's where a lot of judging happens and stuff like that. And that is at the base. And then there's a winding path that goes up a cliff, and sitting on a plateau right at the base of Mount Waterdeep is Castle Waterdeep.
Like Olympus. All right. All right, I got it in my head now. So, what if, hear me out, we just walk confidently next to the carriage?
I think we'll get stopped. The carriage is already going through.
I thought we were walking next to the carriage.
No, we're walking behind it. I mean, Savard's up there with them.
Damn, if only Harold made me invisible.
That's very true.
Okay,
Oh, we had spell slots.
So, what if we find a reason why we should go up there and convince them?
I mean,
Like what Harold does?
I mean, you're a noblewoman.
Can I like?
Yeah, but I don't know how long it's been spread around that my family kind of disowned me. I guess that was this morning. Okay.
Can you what, Harold, before that happens?
Oh, I can see they're having this sort of like, oh shit, what do we do sort of moment. Can I
Yeah.
make a check for that to see that that's going on, or?
Your passive insight picks up that, like, they're not directly with us, and you kind of pick up on what's going on in their heads.
Can I sleight of hand like a chill out, like just it's cool, just wait.
Sure, go ahead and make a persuasion and
It would be sleight of hand.
yeah, sleight of hand, and then V and Vinley, you can make insight checks.
So wait, I
Okay.
need to make which one?
A sleight of hand.
Okay.
Okay. I also have one little dinky question.
I'm gonna go to my luckier dice. Come on.
All right. Sorry, I went from a 10 to a 17. For passive insight.
No, you're just
No,
your
insight
insight.
check.
Oh, normal insight. But the put me an 18.
What you handed
Okay,
me?
18,
14.
14. All right.
Okay.
You pick up Harold, what are you trying to say?
I'm just trying to say, just stay there, be patient, sort of thing is like what I'm getting at. But I rolled an 8.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
You got your message across.
Okay, got it. That's basically it.
And you all pick it up, and so do the 2 guards.
Okay. Got it.
And one of them looks to you and goes, "Oh, anything I can help you with?"
Yes. So I don't know. Rolling for charisma already. So here's the thing. I have this friend, okay? And they're kind of looking for someone to go to the festival with them tonight. I don't know if you're like their type, but I was just trying to think like who would be good people to ask who might be interested, and I was like, oh my gosh, talking to my friend here, and I was like, oh my goodness, like those handsome guards might be interested.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know what
What'd
your
you
thing
roll
is.
in your charisma?
Oh, I rolled a
Let's say deception.
deception. Okay, 7.
That's real strong. Real strong.
Real strong.
Real strong.
You literally came up to the guards of Castle and I'm flattered, but really?
Well,
You
my
always.
friend likes a man in uniform. However, I'm not sure how you feel about
hearing this?
half-elf men.
Faster, faster, faster.
I do feel the need to tell
I
you
do
that
believe
he-
your friend was telling you to wait here.
No.
Oh no, we definitely saw it. He was like, yeah, he lots of
Yeah.
hand movements.
I saw that guy. I think he mistook me for someone else.
Oh, so you all just decided to dress the same today?
Well, I always wear black. It's my favorite color.
Jesus Christ. What is going on down here? What is happening?
I'm sorry. Can I not decide to look edgy when I want? Do I have to like ask for permission to wear all
I
black?
know you nobles get bits to come here and do whatever because you get bored, but now's not the time. Go enjoy yourself on Lyra's night. Now's not the time.
Okay, have a great night.
Alright, thank you.
Leave.
Pouring off of Harold.
Your passive picks up fucking nobles.
Yeah.
I think that went really well.
Harold is going to turn to Vaas and be like, don't worry, I've got that handled. Just trust me.
You're doing great, sweet.
Don't have much of a choice now, do I?
Nope.
You make your way up the zigzagging path, up the side of the cliff, and through the long, thick warding walls of Castle Waterdeep. Home of the city guard and city watch training grounds, as well as the city's prison,
It's alright.
which you know all too well.
Yeah! I'm familiar.
The courtyard currently being emptied of trainees for the day and straw-filled dummies stowed away. Yet you're not alone. Every entry and exiting doorway guarded, every post manned, and countless guards patrol the tops of the stone walls.
You pull into the center. You are soon approached by a thin, kind-looking man in his mid-20s. He smiles towards you from a rugged square and stubble jaw. The ends of the side part, brown hair flutters in the wind, along with his long, fitted leather frock coat, with embellishments indicating the rank of captain. He walks with the purpose of someone trained in the military, but with the sway and pep of someone confident yet relaxed.
On the banner across his Waterdeep badge reads the name Silvermane. He salutes you with 3 fingers of his right hand forming a W over his heart, where you notice a gold signet ring with a crown on his middle finger.
Do I know that is like a... Do I know what that means?
That is the Waterdeep salute.
Okay, then I will return it, I guess. Okay. I kind of like kind of trying to seem like I don't know how, fucking I'm just a guy driving a cart.
Yeah, you don't have to make a performance check.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's. He kind of looks at you like, that's not really necessary. You're not.
Right. Yeah.
You're not. Yeah,
You're not City Watch.
you're a
right.
civilian. If you would like to make a history roll on the ring, you can.
Sure. Go ahead. Let's do this.
11.
5.
Strangely enough, you don't.
I don't.
Yes. Vaas, you know this to be the ring of a Lord's Alliance. Yep. And as the man approaches you, his good day, also a good evening. The Koran's carriage, I presume.
Yes.
Your early preparation for the cadaver, as well as your escort, is still being concluded and gathered. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Captain Jalister Silvermane. Stay in the courtyard until Miss Lady Grauhund is ready.
Thank you, Captain Silverman.
Tis understood, yeah?
Yeah.
Of course.
Good. You can make a history check on Jalister Silvermane if you wish.
I would very much like to, because this guy seems like he knows his shit.
10.
9.
How am I rolling higher than you?
History is not what I know.
Are you rolling the one I gave you?
I rolled a 5 on that one, so I rolled on this one.
Okay.
I'm saving it.
It may not like you. Sorry.
It's
It loves
okay.
me.
Go ahead.
Sadly, you do not know anything about Jalister Silvermane.
Yeah, he's probably nobody important.
I will say he looks sort of familiar to you, Harold.
Shit.
Yep.
And
you both start to notice the captain squinting his eyes and looking at Harold intently.
He's the guy who fucking...
And quizzically, as if trying to find the missing piece of a puzzle.
excuse me, sir. Do I know you? You look very familiar, yeah.
I don't believe so.
Yes, playing the Young Portal. Harold Hoffleton. Working the stagecoaches now?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
And it's at that moment that it clicks that you do recognize him because he is a regular at the Yawning Portal.
Oh, God!
Have I ever seen this man before?
You have not.
Okay.
Oh no.
I
This is fine.
turn slowly. I keep my posture slouched. If I have a hood, I have it up, and I turn very slowly to the man. I say, "In this capacity, my lord, he works as mercenary. Streets is dangerous, and I apologize for the unorthodox nature of this."
Where is Jon?
I don't know the details. They just had me ride with this coach.
Forgive me again, but given this woman's early demise, even her corpse may not be safe on these streets.
The Kalimvo Acolyte, he's the one that typically runs this. He runs the carriages for Doomguider Conrad. Yeah?
Like I said, it's like he said, I'm just here for protection. As far as that goes,
How much do you know about the state this woman died?
I'm familiar with the understandings of what has happened.
they thought it'd be best if they brought somebody who didn't look like protection, but was.
I assure you, he's very capable.
Do you know Johan or Johan?
Personally, I may have met him. I didn't get a whole lot of names when I came through. They kind of rushed me in.
Amuse me. What did you think of Johan when you met him?
He kind of shrugs for a little bit and says, well, I mean, you know, he's a guy's all about the business. And as far as this business goes, he seems pretty well informed.
May I make an insight check on what this guy's current feeling status is?
Yes.
It's a dog, isn't it?
14.
14.
Suspicious?
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm going to. I'm going to say, look, as far as particulars go, I don't know them. All I know is I was sent here to do this job. If that's something that's a problem, I'm happy to let the corpse go on its own. They've already paid me.
Go ahead and make your deception roll with advantage through everything that Vaas is aided with. Okay.
27?
Though, I do hope you return in the yawning portal. I find your bellowed harpsichord very amusing.
Well, I always do like to perform, but today it's all business.
As for Miss Lady Grauhunt, do not be alarmed by the gathering of guards at the city of the Zed. Mr. Grauhunt is to be apprehended for crimes against the city, and we are using her body as bait. You understand, yeah?
Of course, that explains so much.
Makes sense.
Yes.
Can't be doing the kind of things he does and expect to get away with it.
Wait here.
Knowing you're tired and not wanting anyone else to hear, I ask you, what magic do you have available to you?
He thinks for a second to himself and whispers back, nothing's gonna help us here. This is gonna be all charm, baby.
Not here, but when we get on the road.
Nothing that's gonna help us. We're just gonna have to be damn good.
Okay.
5 minutes pass.
All right? Harold calmly waits. And then he's gonna whisper to you, and he's like, if things get hairy and things go real bad, you have to make it out, or the plan doesn't work. And he puts a hand on his shoulder and he's like, but it's not gonna get there, because we're gonna get out of here just fine. And I'm gonna give you Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Reminder that only lasts for
10
10 minutes.
I am keeping an eye out. Have I noticed a shift or change in the guards? Anything that might seem like a presence if they're getting ready to...
Yeah, like are there more showing up?
Go ahead and make an insight check.
I would also like to do that, because that's my thought too. It's like, are they starting to surround us, or?
19.
Oh, 9.
Man, you're doing real good
I'm
today.
telling you. Hey, I got
You got it
the
where it
deception
counted.
roll. Yeah, okay.
From the guards that are patrolling the wall and the very few that actually every door, entryway and exitway is guarded, but there doesn't seem to be amassing numbers. They don't seem to be paying more attention to you than they were before. All the ones that are in the courtyard definitely have their eyes on you, as they have as soon as you entered. All the ones that are along the top basically have their eyes outward, and the few that patrol look both ways. But you are completely surrounded, yes.
Just gonna wait.
10 minutes go by.
Okay, got 5 minutes left on Bardic Inspiration.
Super.
Gonna wait it out.
I have no reason to... There's nothing I can do.
Yep, we have to play the long game, and I think they know that we're playing the long game, and they're seeing what we'll do.
10 more minutes go by.
There
No
goes
longer
your
have a
bardic
bardic
inspiration.
inspiration, so 20 minutes have gone by in total.
Where do you think they are?
I have no idea. I'm a little worried. Do you think maybe we should
I
try to go find them somehow?
Oh no.
No? Okay.
Slowly, not drawing any kind of attention to myself, get down from the cart, just begin to stretch my legs a bit, and I go into the back, inspect the coffin, make sure everything's okay. While I'm doing this, I want to look at the place where he entered from, exited from. How far away is that?
You're basically in the middle of the courtyard, and it's like 60 feet, I think, in every direction.
Okay. Can I see anything in that direction?
The doors are closed,
Damn.
and you start to get increasingly nervous because if you wait any longer, there's a real good chance that that other carriage is going to show up. But you're completely surrounded as you look around.
Is Savard still with us?
Svard is still fluttering
go
on
up.
the inn.
To Savard. And I look at the butterfly. I know she can see through it. And she can get her senses through it. And I would like to silently tell her, communicate with her, if you see the carriage, stall it.
Okay.
Are you looking through it?
I feel like I would have tried, but I don't know how far away Castle Waterdeep is.
Castle Waterdeep.
It's not far enough. It's still within.
It's still
that-
within?
Yeah, that
It's-
100 feet or so, I think, is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you stay.
If you're within 1 mile, I think it is. Isn't it?
No, it's 100 feet, I believe.
If you stay close to the cliff face, you're fine.
Yeah.
You may have to navigate certain ways and
Yeah.
just kind of look like you're occupying yourself in other ways. But yes, you are able to do it in very peculiar areas. So I would like. Who would like to choose high or low?
It's my plan. I guess I will.
Okay,
Hi.
high.
Mm-hmm.
You do not get the message.
Too bad. Did my best. Have no idea whether it is or not. I would likely slowly approach the door he's entered.
As you take a step, the door slams open.
I remain calm.
I'm gonna lean to look out
You
of the
see
door.
4 men approaching you.
Okay.
Are they carrying anything?
2 are carrying a veiled body on a medical stretcher, as 2 ride on horseback on either side.
Okay.
I will hop down and help him open up the bag and get everything ready.
As you open up the back and pull the coffin out, open it. They lay the body inside very respectfully.
I, as respectfully as I can, assist as soon as it's inside. Gently close the coffin. Offer kind of a small, remembering what she did in terms of Ogma. Offer a small prayer over it as we slide it back inside.
Okay. As you exit, close the doors. Jouster comes up and goes, "Fair good. Sergeant Fillington and Sergeant Hollow here will be escorting you through the city so that you are not hindered from traffic. Good evening, auf Wiedersehen, and have a happy Lyra's night."
Good seeing you again. Harold and Vaas actually sharing that look like.
Do I know that there are 2 men on horseback riding with them now?
Yeah. Yeah, the high or low was to see if you were in
there
Savard
at that
when
moment.
Yeah.
What's going on?
They're being escorted.
What?
There's 2 very large men on horseback following the cart, or leading it.
Fuck. Okay,
I think I'm gonna lead them down the alley we discussed earlier.
wait.
We're gonna have to jump them.
Okay. And we don't know who these men are at all? We don't know
No.
if they're, like... We have no... Okay. Okay. What are they dressed like? Do we know?
Armor.
Maybe they're city watch type?
Did I see any symbols on them that I could adequately describe
I'm
to
just
be?
trying to figure out if they work for the city or not.
Oh, you absolutely recognize them as city guard,
Yeah,
not city watch.
gotcha.
Okay, so, I'm fine attacking and jumping, like, whoever, but I don't know about jumping and attacking guards who might work for this city. I mean, we saw what happened when Vaas did that.
He was fine.
Fair point.
I'm
Also-
sorry.
It's fine.
I don't feel like I kind of can't go into hiding.
I
It's
can-
going to be a little more difficult for me.
But I can be the more open one. I can turn into a drow.
I can't, but okay. Maybe if there's a way for Harold to make me invisible?
Did they look human?
Yeah.
I could get them in a dark alley. They may have a harder time seeing you.
As we're
Okay.
getting back on the
All right.
carriage,
Maybe I can attack him from behind.
and we start pulling out, I would like to whisper to Harold as close as I can. I said, "You remember that point we talked about beforehand, the ambush point?"
Yeah.
I just nod,
Oh, come on, man. We can't do that.
and I whip the horses forward.
We can do this another way. I've got an idea. But we're going to need to get out in the city to do it.
I'm gonna command Savard to not like fly directly in front of the coach, but like in front of them. And if I want them to make a turn, I will have him like go up.
That's great. You understand that message.
Yeah, I know. But I'm hoping eventually they'll catch on.
Yeah, maybe. And after waiting for what seemed like forever, you all begin to leave Castle Waterdeep with Lady Growlhund in tow. You are led currently by Sergeant Willington and followed by Sergeant Hollow by horseback.
As you pull down the winding path back down, the two of you see them exit. You see a horse-ridden guard, followed by the carriage that stands out like a sore thumb, followed by another horse-driven carriage, or horse-ridden. And as you all both turn, you notice pulling into Hillock Court from the north, a few hundred feet away, a very similar black carriage with glass windows, 4 skeletal figures, one on each corner, holding scales, being drawn by black horses. So far, it doesn't seem like the guards escorting you have noticed it, but you know the quickest way to the City of the Dead will force you to cross its path.
What do you do?
I'm going to say to the guy in front, which one was he?
Sergeant Willington.
I say, Sergeant Willington, a word.
He slows down and stays on his horse, but pulls up right next to you.
Being the protection hired personally by the company, I thought it might be wise that we take a more winding route in effort to avoid going into an area where there will be lots of people, and if somebody is following us, then they'll be more obvious in a place with less people. A path maybe you wouldn't normally take.
Make a persuasion check.
Sure.
Do we see the secondary cart from where we are?
Yes.
Yeah, everybody sees it because Hillock Court is very open.
We're going with
How
Humphrey
far
die.
away is
Humphrey
it?
die. Come on. Humphrey.
A couple hundred feet.
And count on you,
Okay.
Siamese cat. Do it.
That was a
26.
roller coaster.
It wasn't dirty.
For those of you who don't know, like me, somehow this dice is attached to a Siamese cat named Humphrey.
All right. And I will.
I-
Okay.
You make a good point.
And I will point in a direction that will take us away from that street.
So the way that this area works is that there's Hillock Court, and then there's a bunch of alleyways and small streets, but the main street is the one that's the
Right.
other. So you just point down one of the smaller streets. Okay. And he starts leading you down that path.
Okay.
You are currently headed, let's see, down.
Soothsayer's Way.
Yep.
Okay.
And Soothsayer's Way.
Oh, I have a better idea.
Actually, is fairly close
To the Yawning Portal.
to the Yawning Portal.
You hush.
Perfect.
Do what you
So
feel
you know the street pretty well.
Okay. Got it.
Suck the life out of it secretly.
Do I think we are in a position now where we won't see the other one?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not with you. Do what you feel you need to do.
I'm going to. Well, here's
How many people are on the street? And
It-
how,
It's still pretty bustling.
okay.
The main streets are the busiest, as always. The street that you're going down is kind of busy because it's so close to the Yawning Portal. But it is, you can ride
we
through.
are on Detour Street, correct?
You are on a detour street.
We are away. How far away are we from the carriage?
The other carriage?
Yeah.
The other carriage is a few hundred feet away, and they didn't seem to see it.
Okay.
It's out of line of sight now.
Yes.
I know. I don't think you can do this, but knowing you're a bard, may be able to help. I move over you slowly and I say, "Can you make a noise that sounds like a crossbow?"
Let me see.
What are the other two doing?
Yeah, Vinny,
Yeah,
so what
please.
exactly do we think our plan should be for this? Because I mean, do you think the guys are on board with us jumping them? They're probably making up a plan of their own.
It's Vaas.
Yeah, they're gonna kill them.
If we're there, at least they won't kill him. I might kill them, but
Right.
looking at the horse's like bridle and everything, is there a way for me to disconnect something
Wait, did you tell me
and
about
release
the other...
the horse?
Not without getting up on it.
Do I know about the other carriage?
What if I had a magical hand?
Yes, you know.
Like a mage hand?
You can try. It's going to be hard because that's what an arcane trickster does.
What if I jump in front of the other carriage? And like get hurt. And it stops it.
If we're gonna fight guards, I don't want you run over by a horse.
That's fair.
Is Savard still where I can see it?
Savard, yeah, it's still fluttering in front of you.
Can I lean over and whisper to it?
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know if you can hear me or not. But you gotta do everything you can to slow down that other fucking thing before they start looking for us on this one. Just slow down the other one.
High or low, Harold?
This is yours.
How I'm feeling now? Low!
Feeling real low?
Feeling real low.
Hey, you got a message.
Oh my god.
And to be clear, you said, however.
However you can slow down the other one, slow it down.
So jump in front of it? I mean, it could work. I could probably take a horse.
Time's ticking. It's getting closer.
So, okay.
They've turned off.
Yeah.
You no longer see them.
Yeah.
You see this other carriage approaching, getting relatively close to that gate.
When
to
I
that winding
casted
path.
Vampiric Touch last time, what did it look like specifically? Was there a light? Was there a visual representation other than it decaying?
That is one where you actually have to physically touch it.
I know, but
Do you
I
want me to
have a
throw you?
familiar.
Oh. There is. It ages things.
Yeah.
The necrotic magic.
There is a shadow that wreathed your hand.
Okay, so it's just on me.
Yes.
Perfect. I'm gonna try and get within range of the horse.
So you
Not
miss-
touching range. I'm going to call Savard back.
So you guys watch as Savard disappears.
Okay, that bodes well.
Okay,
And
I
I
guess I'll
can't make
stand in
that
front
sound.
of you to block you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have just Savard gently float towards the carriage and land near the shoulder, the
So
arm,
The shoulder of.
the horse,
The
like
horse.
on this side, like as it trots.
Copy that.
Probably just walking. It's probably not trotting.
Good.
Just gonna
Even
age
better.
the arm.
Yeah.
Don't age a horse.
I'm gonna try to just take out its leg.
Yeah, because that's not gonna be.
Because
the
that
end of-
always goes so well for the horse.
Yeah.
Look, guys. I could help. I could probably run up and try to
I
save
like
the
your
horse.
plan.
Okay.
Just saying.
Right?
Jump in front
There
of
are
it.
2 horses pulling it, just so you know.
Okay. It's a concentration spell.
Okay.
Okay.
So-
are you trying to do this stealthily?
As stealthily as possible.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth roll for Savard.
My God.
No one ever suspects the butterfly.
That's pretty good.
Natural 20.
Oh.
Savard gets right up, lands right on, almost like lands on the bridle itself, and the harnessing that goes down
Down the shoulder?
by the shoulder lands and just crawls right up on it.
Are you looking through Savard?
No, I'm looking at Savard,
Okay.
trying to get him where he needs to be, and then I'm going to cast Vampiric Touch
Right, make a sleight of hand check.
behind V.
I understand.
Can that be with advantage? Because
It cannot. It affects the DC of those numbers.
okay, got it.
I can't roll anything. Ooh, you did good.
Nice.
21.
Pretty good. All right.
This is so high stakes.
This is insane.
All right. Make a melee spell attack.
And it's through Savard, who is already touching the horse.
I understand. You still have to make the spell attack.
How much damage are we doing to a horse?
14.
14 hits.
Roll damage.
No.
Whatever. I'm chilling at a ceramic stop.
14.
And as you're watching,
Wait, what
Killed
are you
the
doing
horse.
exactly, Vinley?
as you're watching, you see this black carriage pulled by 2 fully black horses with a hooded, thin figure, and all you can see is just gauntly pale skin.
Oh my God, Mister, help me.
And then a whine cries out that all of Hillock Court hears as the horse buckles,
Horsey! I run over!
I dismiss Savard.
and it starts limping. You can see its whole front left leg like withered and emaciated away, as if it had been aged and almost mummified.
God.
A little strong.
Okay. I wasn't aware of what exactly.
It is still alive, though.
Good.
I run over to the horse before it falls. I have to do a strength check to hold it up. Okay, that's do I want to do athletics?
Athletics.
Okay, yes, that's gonna be a 24.
Runs over and catches the horse.
It just catches the horse.
Poor horsey!
Horsey, no! I was down for the plan, and then I all of a sudden was really not down for the plan. I really like horses, guys.
Me too. I don't
While she's doing that, I'm
She
going.
needs to be a horse girl.
And we're not
She
going to
still have
discuss
horse
what's going to happen to
journals.
V later.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell Savard to go find Vaas and Harold.
This is insanity. I feel sick.
Because of what it is.
So as you go, you catch this horse,
Yes.
and this figure hops down and seems to hunch and then stands up, and isn't standing eye to eye to you, but is very tall,
Oh.
very slender.
Ooh.
I just want to make it clear that I've also walked away.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
Uh-huh.
And what you see is a skeletal, gaunt figure with pale, sunken features. Eyes are fully black. Its hair fades from black to ethereal blue tips. Its skin is bone white. Its lips are black, but almost like a blue, like a cold blue. And you see him as they kind of limp over as you hold and inspect what happens, and you watch as it reaches its hands out and lays its hand upon the shoulder of the horse.
What are you doing?
And
He just looks at you.
it is not your time, my friend. And you watch as its hand begins to glow with this ethereal blue light, and you watch as the flesh begins to re-render itself and knit back up, and it still has that gaunt, like some pieces, but you watch as some of the muscle tissue and stuff begins to regenerate back.
Oh my god. So
Oh,
you're
oh,
not
I see.
gonna have to kill the horse.
And you see as he is looking around. Thank you for your assistance.
You're welcome. I couldn't stand the idea of this poor horse collapsing and getting hurt.
Slowly begins to make its way back and climbs back onto the thing.
Slowly back away, like this was really weird, but I'm glad the horse is okay. So I'll accept
And you
it.
hear him almost speaking to the horse. We must not be late, my friend. And he whips, and it has a bit of a limp to it, but it trots, and almost a little bit faster now, begins to trot up the way. You've delayed it a little bit.
What are you two doing back on the old
I
escorting
turn
carriage?
to you, and this is all whispers.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Why do I need to make the sound of a crossbow?
Just follow my lead. We're running out of options.
Where do you want it?
Okay, where are we?
You are making your way down Soothsayer Way. You're almost onto Snail Street. Willington, if you notice that at every intersection, first at Cook Street, Willington stops traffic, and then Hollow goes forward and ushers you along, and then Willington takes the rear, and once again at Gut Alley, which is basically where you are now, and Willington rides up beside you and asks if you would like to go down Snail Street, which is the next big street that heads north.
I don't think we'll run into the other one if we do, right?
You shouldn't. The way the map works,
Right,
no,
right.
but
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't know that. I shouldn't, right?
yeah.
You shouldn't.
I think about it for a second, and I'm like, you're in charge. I think that's a good idea.
Okay, he rides up next to Hollow, lets him know, and he takes lead again. And
You guys turn north, heading down up Snail Street, should I say?
I whisper to him, okay, which one of us is getting hit by this crossbow bolt? You or me?
You were identified.
It should be me.
And how many people are around us?
You just turned onto a very busy street.
Okay, I need to wait then.
Snail Street, you guys know, leads to Waterdeep Way and the High Road. And the High Road is the busiest street of Waterdeep. You guys will be parallel in between the Castle Ward and the Trades Ward. And the Trades Ward is the barrier before the City of the Dead.
Okay.
As you begin making your way down, you notice that he's beginning to turn onto Scroll Street, which is almost like a side street that cuts into the high road.
Do you have a crossbow bolt on you?
I would still have them. I pull one out and hand it to you.
All right. I'm getting ready to stab myself. I look at you and I'm like, this is for all the marbles, buddy.
I need you to make a convincing display. I need you to yell, ambush. I will attempt to lead them in a direction. The direction the sound comes from.
I think we just make them think that they need to... Maybe we can make them think that you're running off with the body and that I was tricked.
Do it.
Okay.
And in my hand, I pull out the mask that was given to me by Finley. And I just set it in my lap.
And before you can do anything else, I look at you because I'm going to give you this bardic inspiration. And I'm going to say,
As soon as that situation was over, I would have pulled V and we would have beelined to where I know that street is.
Okay, that's fine.
okay, I'm going to say to you, okay, I have done a lot of stupid things in my life. I have never stabbed myself for guards for my best friend before. Well, a best friend. V would kill me if I said you were my best friend.
I chuckle
He senses
inwardly.
something. There's a disturbance. She doesn't like it.
I chuckle inwardly as I see you getting ready to do that. Is the guy in front of us still
I'm
in
gonna
front of
wait
us?
until I'm gonna wait until the moment they're both preoccupied, like when they're doing their shift and they're not able to see me.
You're about to cross Quaff Alley, and you've got about 100 or so feet before you get into the high road.
Okay.
Yeah, so this would be an intersection where they're
Perfect.
doing
This
their...
is the perfect time to
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
So
And
once
it's-
I'm
and it's not
once
a
they're
major-
in the worst possible position to see me, so that I can do the somatic.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast minor illusion to make the sound of several crossbows, boom, boom, and then I'm going to jab myself in the shoulder with a crossbow bolt.
Second that happens, I put the mask on my face, draw blades, and I rush the guard in front of us.
Whoa,
Okay.
that's not what I was expecting. Okay.
All right, go ahead. Are you trying to do the sleight of hand so that they don't see you casting?
Yes.
Okay, roll sleight of
Sleight
hand.
of hand.
so scared right now.
12.
12.
At least I got a pet.
Okay.
We're out of options.
Yeah, but jumping the guards.
Okay.
Not
Noted.
the first time.
And go ahead and make a performance check.
Okay.
My baby.
That'd be a lot easier, I think.
Oh.
16.
16.
Making a terrible roll with me is still.
Okay. Got it. You describe what you do.
Okay, I make the illusion. I cast like under my cloak as best I can, and then and Harold's like, ambush! And I'm going to roll off the side of the cart.
Go ahead and take a d6 damage plus your strength.
I'm not very strong.
Yeah.
Hey, I take 2 damage.
Okay. You fall into the ground.
Yep.
And before we get further into that, what are you two doing?
All right, so we're coming up on the carriage.
Like, I'm trying to
Okay.
catch up.
Okay.
We're gonna,
With the carriage.
well, this is kind of busy street. I feel like we can't really just kind of attack.
Right.
But, I guess wait and see if they attack.
Yeah,
Go for it.
I'm definitely gonna.
So
break the
you're
ground.
coming up on their carriage?
Yes.
Okay.
We're not going after the other one.
How are you getting there so quickly? That is my question.
We don't know. They don't know
I'm
the distance. I
running
think.
and I'm
Yeah.
holding her. Let's do an athletics check,
Okay,
y'all.
totally fine.
All right.
So it's a 25.
25. Go ahead and make me 2 d20 rolls.
Okay. A 10 and a 7.
Okay.
Man,
I'd like to think this is the music that plays as you're making pottery.
Uh-oh.
No, that's the soundtrack from Ghost.
So as
This
you
got weird.
as you start cutting down one of these alleyways, trying to beeline it as quick as possible, you see them make a turn onto Snail Street, right? And to cut them off quicker, you try and make it way down there. But there's, because of decorations for
Joybreaker's Night.
Yes, there are obstacles. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw
well, luckily,
or an intelligence check. Yeah,
Constitution saving throw.
acrobatics or intelligence check. Sorry,
I'm sorry, acrobatics and or
versus
intelligence?
10.
So I can do
so-
Dex,
oh, okay.
acrobatics, or
No,
intelligence.
acrobatics or intelligence.
Both.
I'm gonna do acrobatics. I'm gonna do acrobatics.
Is it a 1 or a 20?
It's a 1.
Oh no!
Oh, that's great. All
It's a
right.
1. Where did you go?
All right.
All right, so you get tangled up in these decorations, and you start you step in one like this, like someone has built like a cardboard display, and you like step in it, and you're like shaking it off your foot as you're running. It's now attached to you as you keep running.
Yeah, and Vinley's just, I'm imagining a piggyback situation.
Yeah, it is. It is like this little stretch is difficult terrain as you move through it, so you're slowed down a bit.
Ugh.
So. And then the next one.
As you go and you're not paying attention, you look, and there is just clotheslines with clothes hanging on it that you just like almost run into. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Obstacle.
Can I help her by casting prestidigitation, like this, to blow wind to move them out of the way?
I will lessen the DC.
Okay, you got this.
Okay,
What
do
is
I
it
roll
for?
again for that obstacle?
It is a now this one is a dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
It doesn't have my mark look like.
Jesus.
11.
11.
It's a roller coaster.
No, as you go to cast, you blow the clothes, but not the line that's hanging, and it's actually you that gets clothesline. And with her weight pulling back and you not being,
It spirals and wraps around you, and now you are literally restrained as you are now wrapped up with this decoration on your foot and these clotheslines wrapped around you. You cannot move.
Okay, I'm just
hate
gonna
this.
spin really fast. Maybe I'll undo.
You can make an athletics check to break out of it.
Okay, well that's a 21.
You're like, just rip and they snap and go crazy. And as you kick, the core goes flying and like smashes like against the window but doesn't break it as you keep on
like
running.
a fucking cardboard figurine of the open lord with a hole missing, with a foot-shaped hole just like
Slams against the window. You're,
Oh my god.
Just so you're keeping track, that is 2 times that you have dashed in a chase sequence. So remember that you can only dash a number of times of your con modifier. Was it +1?
yeah, 1 plus your con modifier.
Yeah, before you have to start rolling for
Exhaustion.
if you're exhausted.
Well,
or
my
not.
con modifier is pretty good.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just letting you know that if this continues into a chase, we have your 2. I have the calculations for when you will arrive.
Yep.
Now we're back at everyone
You
else.
just gotta get that cart out of here.
Harold falls onto the ground.
As Vaas dives for
Yeah.
one of the guards.
Yep. Guy in front.
This is why I drink.
It is a surprise attack if you would like.
To roll with advantage because he is not expecting it.
17 to hit.
Nice.
17 just barely hits.
This is not gonna be an easy fight. We shouldn't fight. We just need to get out.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't
you
plan to
think?
fight completely. 20 points of damage.
Okay.
Are you trying to be lethal?
It's your choice, man.
You learned last time, man.
No.
It's different this time for reasons I can't get into.
Oh, come on.
Stop encouraging him.
Just trying to personal or whatever.
I'm
Do it.
going to make a wisdom saving throw to see whether
Okay.
or not.
Got it.
Okay.
Set me a DC
Got it.
to see if I have the willpower to not kill him.
The willpower.
Yeah, 15.
You have control of your actions on if you would like.
What are you, possessed?
I do not kill him then. I do not get blood drunk.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
You leap off and you come in like rapier drawn, coming straight at him. You feel that red haze begin to gloss over, but you close your eyes at the last second and reopen them with a new focus as you twist, and instead of stabbing, you slap him square across the face. There's this red just welt that wells up as he kind of grabs, stumbles, falls off his horse.
Oh shit! That's one. That's one.
I
Trample him.
shit. I don't know if this would be possible. Yeah. I
So you have about 15 feet of movement left on
Okay.
your initial move, and you still have a bonus action.
bonus action. I take the broadside of the rapier and I smack the horse's ass as hard as I possibly can.
Specify which horse, please.
The horse I'm closest to.
He just knocked the rider off.
One you just knocked the
Got it.
rider off.
Okay.
Huh.
Because
Slap it.
the carriage is currently unmanned.
Yes.
Yeah. Slap it on the ass as hard as I can to get it to move.
Go ahead and make an animal handling check.
The worse you do, the better off.
17.
Nice.
Yeah, and you smack it, and it takes off.
I would like to, knowing that everyone in the group speaks it but me, I've heard a lot of it, I would just like to say something that sounds vaguely elvish. 'Cause I think that's what drow speak.
You know you're not wrong. Vaguely elvish is pretty good.
All right, go ahead and
sounds-
make me a performance check.
I
Yep.
like this.
17.
And you have heard Vinley talk enough. You've heard Harold talk enough. You've heard pretty much everyone in the group talk enough.
Yep.
And you just start mimicking. You have no idea what you say, but you definitely say something, and you put the emphasis and tone behind it of a threat in that language. And
Harold, you hear a string of words that make no sense.
Telephone! That's scary.
With wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable, and yeah, that.
but
Checks out.
knocked off. If I move away from him, will I provoke attack of opportunity, having him just fold?
He's prone, isn't he?
I don't think he could from where he is.
Prone, he can still attack, but it would be a
A
disadvantage.
disadvantage, yep.
And he doesn't have his
Okay.
weapon out.
No point. I stay where I am. End of my turn.
It would just be a
Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to roll initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna have to roll initiative.
Us too?
Yeah,
Yes.
go ahead and roll.
I have when you arrive.
Oh shit.
Go ahead, Seisha.
Hell yeah.
Roll initiative. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, that's better. I'll see what you guys do first.
Before I do anything.
Hey there, darling.
Do you use inspiration on initiative roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's technically a
It
skill
is a
check.
skill
Yeah.
check. It is indeed.
I need to go early.
It
You
is
do.
an ability check.
Okay, cool. It's not bad.
So 25 to 20.
30-20.
Oh. What's your plan, girl?
That's one. That's it.
I'm taking the fucking carriage.
Wellington.
I'm really good
What's
with
your
hands.
dex modifier?
3.
Okay.
Get wrecked armor.
I have a question about my cloak of like fashion or whatever it's called. Can I make? Okay, so I can change the shape of the cloak.
You can absolutely.
Can I make it to where it kind of has like a mask?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can make it where the
Hanging
hood up
something.
and the mask comes across.
I
Yeah.
want to do that because I don't want my face. Like I don't want to be like.
It's like built in. It's not like a hood and then a mask underneath.
Yeah,
it would
no,
be like
I was
a.
thinking of like a built-in like cowl.
Yeah,
type of a
absolutely.
thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
you should also change the look of it.
Nice.
For
Thinking
so
that
the other
red
guards-
cap.
Yeah, I
from
want to make it look
Beacon
more
Red.
almost like a like a little cloaky, you know,
Yeah.
for like long draped sleeves. Just good that I'm trying to cover my body
Okay.
Got it.
Big and
and
frumpy.
my face, so I probably look like a giant man.
Okay.
Okay.
Like
That's
people
fine.
see my size and assume man.
Got
Probably.
it. Yeah.
And your hair is
20 to 15.
16.
Not bad.
Nice.
Not bad.
15 to 10. 10 to 5.
7.
8.
Oh, y'all are rolling better than me. When I rolled initiative.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true. Sadly.
I've gotten a 0 like 5 times.
Is your initiative like negative or
I
something?
think that's
yeah,
everybody.
I have a -1 dex modifier.
And then-
That's hilarious.
I've used 2 bardic inspirations today, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Cool. So yeah. it is
Ah,
fine.
shit. Should have moved towards the other guy. Oh well.
That's fine. All we gotta do is get the other guy off his horse.
Okay.
And get that horse gone.
It's driving me nuts.
You're being piggybacked.
Yep.
What do you do?
I'm keeping.
We're a little kid.
Yeah.
Just smack my axe.
I'm keeping an eye out for obstacles so that I can try and move them out of the way.
Okay.
Okay. Got it.
And I'm also waiting for visual contact of
Got
the
it.
cart.
Yep. It is his turn. He's going to stand up.
Super.
Awesome! Love it. You should have stayed down. Step.
Yep. And he's gonna pull a long sword and a short sword.
Ooh!
And he's going to
things
go for.
And he's gonna go. And he's gonna be like, "Who do you work for?"
May I answer?
Go ahead.
Oh no.
Bullshit and Elvish.
Okay.
I want to include the words Zord, and I want to include Zord in there, and I want to include what's a slur for humans?
Round ears.
Round ears.
Got it.
Okay.
You want me to make a deception roll?
You've heard me say a couple.
Deception. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
I found around. Yeah.
in
4
session 0.
Okay. You're
happens.
sorry.
I'm more worried about dying right now.
That's legit.
It's absolutely fair.
he's gonna stand up as half his movement, and he is going to.
Does a 23 hit?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to mortgage the inn to get you guys out of
Is that
jail.
with the long sword?
Yes.
Okay.
And then short sword,
8 points of slashing damage.
and then he brings the short sword to stab, and you slap it away with
Sweet.
your rapier.
Uncanny dodge on the long sword.
Got it.
Yes, bitch.
4.
Fair.
I'm gonna need all of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
because I can't really help you at this point.
No, you can't. But you can do other things that might be helpful.
Yeah, no. Oh, no. Don't you sweat
So
it.
instead of uncanny dodge takes half.
Yeah.
All right. So instead of 8 damage, you take 4.
4. Yeah, I already made it.
Got it.
Your turn.
Bonus action, disengage. I head to the other guy on the horse. Is he in range for me to move?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
30
absolutely.
feet. Move as close as I can to him. I make my attack on him.
All right.
Trying to do the same thing. Knock him off the horse.
Got it.
If I can.
Okay, make an athletics check then. If you're trying to barrel him off the horse.
I'm sure.
Yeehaw.
Would an attack knock him off the horse?
Less of a chance, I
Just-
think.
yeah,
just attack the horse.
the only reason that you got that one with an attack is because it was a surprise attack. He wasn't
Just attack
expecting
the
it,
horse.
and this one you now see has gripped it, and I mean is
Okay.
starting to draw his sword.
That's how this is gonna play. I attack the horse.
Okay. Got it.
That's a great idea.
Take out the police car. They can't chase you.
We know a little thing about that.
Yeah. Take all of them out at once.
24 probably hits that horse.
Just barely hits. By a lot.
Bruce Lee, the horse.
BoJack Horseman.
Yeah.
27 points of damage.
Yeah, I think you killed
Are
the
you being
horse.
lethal on the horse?
I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm being lethal on the
Yeah.
horse.
Yeah. You after speaking gibberish,
They're not there.
seeing that it does not seem to click with the guy, he slashes at you. You, in the moment of slapping away his weapon, you barrel roll backwards and then start charging the horse. At first, you try and wound its shoulder to try and hobble it, but your rapier pierces so deep and through, you stab it into its heart, and you watch it just collapse right in front of you.
Okay.
Baby!
Oh my God, we're twins.
And you watch as the rider tries to get out of the way,
Oh no.
but gets pinned under the horse.
Okay.
It's me.
10 out of 10 right there. Well done.
Now's the time.
Yep.
That's all I can do.
You ready?
I hope that you are proud of your horse hurting self.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to.
It's accomplishing goals.
I want to stand up and stagger as if I'm hurt and bump into the other guy to try to knock him back down.
Okay. Make a athletics check.
Like I'm just kind of like as I get back up and lose
got it.
my footing.
Yeah, it's
Athletics?
basically going to be a post grappling.
Right.
Wounded
Okay.
flail.
But I obviously I don't want it to look like I'm being.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Mechanics wise,
Right.
this
So
is why it's
athletics.
athletics. Yes. Yeah.
Ooh, it was cocked. Let me do it again. It's
Cocked
cocked again.
Jesus.
Come on.
7.
Inflating.
That's not
Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it.
You ready?
No.
8.
He just didn't
My God.
do it as bad
now
as
I
he
need you to make me a deception check.
Okay.
What the
Yeah, you got that.
Deception. Rolled the same thing. 17.
That's amazing. Yeah, you stand up, you're like, oh, and you bump like
And
square
he
into.
like just takes a step.
Yeah.
he puts a hand on your shoulder to steady you.
He's like, it's all right.
Where are the snipers? I'm going to try to draw his attention to the roofs.
And at which point, with that deception, he's gonna.
yeah. Okay.
All right. V, are you still charging?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make a d20 roll.
Adoy.
Don't eat. No.
Bitch.
1.
All right.
He quickly put down the pen like, I'm so ready for this.
I got this. I've been
Critical
living for
fail.
this moment.
Again. What the fuck?
Dude.
Cutting through a narrow passageway, it seems that the Dung Sweepers Guild, it's hard for them to get back here. So the the cobblestones back here are a little uneven.
I need a dexterity
heels
saving
today.
throw.
Yep. Sorry, you can't help in this one.
Dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
Don't fall in the poop, for God's sake.
If you drop me
It's
into this.
not. It's no.
10.
It's not gross in that way.
Oh, okay.
It's they take care of the streets, and this is a narrow passageway, and it's
Their
hard for
name
them
is
to.
very misleading.
Does 10 help me?
This didn't help at all.
Yep.
And you run and you kind of stumble, and it's a little slippery here and there, but you kind of stagger, and you're about to drop Vinley, but you grab her at the last second and keep running.
Yeah. I'm like,
No.
Not again, not again.
you're like, you're staying grounded.
Yeah. All right.
Just imagine you like climbing up my body.
He's gonna try and get out from underneath a horse,
That's a good idea.
Full-on koala style.
and you trying to get, and he like lifts and just can't quite.
I'll shout
get
him,
it.
I'm coming, man, I'm coming! Like I'm gonna help him with
Okay.
the horse.
Yeah.
Probably gonna fall on that horse.
That's him.
Yeah.
Please fall on that horse.
Vinley, are you continuing to aid? Help action.
Can I hear anything?
Hold on. Yes, you're starting to hear stuff.
I can
because it
hear
is chaos.
stuff?
Yeah.
I'm going to.
You can't see though.
As I'm riding, I know. I'm going to put up my hood and cast Alter Self to look like a male drow.
Copy that.
Got it.
And I'm gonna ride like this.
Got it.
Wait, are you riding V?
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
piggybacking V.
That's the whole time.
I'm just amused that you're saying I'm riding her.
So now I look like a masked giant with
Just the dark
a
figure.
dark
Yeah.
drow
I'm like this.
on
Yeah.
my back.
All right, you watch as he starts looking up, and he looks to you,
Doesn't see anything up there.
looks to you, looks to the guy on the horse, looks to you. Get to the city of the dead. We've got this. Go.
Okay, I'm going. I'm gonna hop back onto the cart.
Got it. And he's going to go after you.
Yep. He's gonna go after you.
No, yeah. Fair.
No. You know when you go to click on a tab and you accidentally hit the X?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just did that.
Yeah, I know that a lot.
18 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay.
Jesus.
6 points of slashing damage.
And then
I'm still gonna uncanny dodge it just because,
Wow.
without even knowing it, just because. I gotta assume longsword this morning.
yeah. And as he comes in again with the short sword this time, you fight with two weapons your entire life. You know it. He is so telling in this offhand. And you actually grab, flick with the rapier, and flip his short sword out of his hand, and it goes flying.
Yes.
That's what's up. Natural
But-
one?
Yes, but with that, he takes the long sword and
No.
grips it with two hands.
Oh, piss!
He's a very trained soldier.
I'm going with that
but-
extra
okay.
damage.
It is your turn, though.
Okay. Hearing that he said get on the carriage, knowing that that's the objective. Yeah. I'm gonna take another attack on him
Okay.
because I'm trying to provoke him essentially into chase.
Okay, on the one that is attacking you or the one on the ground?
The one that is attacking me.
Copy
I'm
that.
not worried about horseboy right now.
Yep.
17 again.
17 hits.
Yeah.
What's up? Put that damage.
19 points of damage.
Knock his ass out.
Yes.
As you come in and flick his short sword out, you come in with the cross guard, the hand guard of your rapier, and just knock him right in the jaw. He stumbles and staggers a bit, but spits out a tooth and steps up back ready, a little dazed in his eyes, but
Just go to sleep.
Okay. I don't want it to seem like I failed yet, so I've got to stick with this for just at least one more spot, but here's what I'm going to attempt to do. Bonus action. Having flicked the sword away and watching him stand back up, I resume stance, I elongate myself as much as I can, and I would like to say in this bullshit language that I've made up, I'm going to attempt to intimidate him.
okay.
Got it.
Make an intimidation check at disadvantage as
Fair.
you're trying to intimidate
He's a
in a
guard.
made-up language.
No, that's fair too.
Yeah, one that you
Oh, 24.
at disadvantage.
2 16s is
He's
what I rolled.
scary in any language.
Yeah, fair. Fair. All right, yeah. He just kind of takes a step back.
I'm going to say in a terrified tone, he's speaking the language of the Dark Elves.
Nice.
Got it. Go ahead and roll deception. At advantage because he's terrified.
Fair.
Yeah.
Oh, 16.
Okay.
I rolled 5.
Advantage?
Yeah, I rolled a 1 and a 5, so.
Good thing advantage.
Yeah.
And then he looks to you and he yells, get to as much light as you can.
I'm on it. I know just where to go.
Oh, man. Harold, it's your turn.
Where are you headed?
I'm headed to the drop-off point, the point that we know. But I'm going to, the whole time I want to be, my actions, I basically want to be driving, but I want to be also keeping a lookout for if any of the guards are like, flanking me on the side, like, I got your back, bro! Like, fuck you!
Cool, awesome. Roll a d20.
Yep.
Oh no!
Flushing that toilet, Jared.
Animal handling.
12! Jesus,
Ooh,
what?
12? You're good.
What?
Nice. Sweet.
Bullshit.
And which drop-off point are you headed to? Are you headed to the where you picked up the carriage? Are you headed to the cross street?
Do I remember? I mean, it hasn't been that
Yeah,
long.
no, you literally just came from it.
Yeah, I'm going to drop it off where we're supposed to drop it off, which I believe is the place we picked up the carriage.
You're supposed to drop.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Right. No, the body
Right.
is to be brought to the Temple of Good Cheer.
Tomorrow night.
So, yeah, I'll drop the carriage off where we got it.
Got
We'll
it.
figure
Yeah.
out the rest.
And that's actually not that far away.
Got it. Boom. Done. Okay, V,
Yeah.
you are rounding the corner.
Yeah.
You can see them. I need you to make a d20 roll.
Yeah, you basically turn onto High Road, going east, that then turns south, and you just start booking it straight down south on the High Road.
Is that not a 1?
No. It's a 6.
Noted.
Why is this?
I think you roll a 20 and
No,
they pull
I've
from
got-
a chart.
I've got my dice in the car. Do I need to go get them at halftime?
So it's
Well,
not
no,
like
here's
this
the
is
thing. This dice rolls well for everything except
For
Whatever these-
dexterity.
running and dexterity.
All right.
But
So
everything else has been good.
as you turn the corner to move, you kind of break away from that alley into a main street, and there is a just hustle and bustle of people going home for the day because you're in the trades ward, and they're literally leaving to go home. And so I need you to make me either
Athletics or
or acrobatics. Your
We're gonna
choice.
do athletics.
All right.
stunning, really.
Yeah, let's do that.
All
See,
right.
that one's 18.
18.
And you literally shoulder check like 3 people as you
Sorry,
move through.
excuse me. I gotta come through. I make my voice
People
low
just-
because I'm not me.
I'm gonna imagine that's exactly what
That's
me
literally
says.
what she says. I'm not me. It's just like, I don't know who that guy is.
Right.
Oh my god. I love it.
Yo, sorry, I'm not me. I'm someone else.
What's that going on, Mr. Ya over here? He's taking out horses and
He's taking out horses, okay?
Oh,
he's just taking out everything.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Okay.
All right. He's gonna attempt to get out of that horse again. All right.
Yep.
And with that, he wiggles and finally breaks free from under his dead horse. That is his turn.
Yep. And stands up.
Yep.
And it is Finley's turn. You're on the back. You can see them. They are within wand range.
You do not see the carriage. You see Vaas squaring off between one horse on the ground and 2 guards. One staggered a bit. The other one looked like he just stood up, just got up off of his feet. Or onto his feet.
What is the range of them to me?
Like 30 feet. You just come into the alley.
Yeah. 30 to 60.
Okay.
Yeah, you've just turned onto Scroll Street. So yeah, about 30 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna whisper to V, find the carriage, and then I'm going to let go and misty step up to where I'm not in between them, but within like visible range of the guards.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
And I'm going to take my hood off and say, "Our boss sends his regards," and cast chill touch at one of them.
You say it in common.
I say it in Elvish.
Okay. Cool.
Do it on the not hurt one. Don't kill anybody, for God's sakes.
And what are you casting?
Chill touch.
Copy that.
And Who looks messed up versus who looks like
the one
they
that
just got
Vaas is
from
like
under a
squaring up against looks really, really rough. He's got this big welt across the side and his like big red
Almost
spot
looks like
on his chin.
almost looks like a scar,
Yep.
but an aged scar.
And
It's
he's
weird.
and he's
that it-
snarling, and you see that he's missing at least 2 of his front teeth.
I'm going after him.
Okay.
Great.
Oh boy.
Really?
13.
Your spectral hand brushes against their splint mail and doesn't get through.
This is good though, because don't kill them.
I just
Okay.
have to make a show.
Is that? His turn.
The top guards.
He looks and goes, Drow. As he looks to, Hollow looks towards Willington. Drow in the city.
And will position himself to flank you.
Yep.
And we'll go to attack.
That's why I'm going after the weak one.
Just don't kill them.
Okay.
You can't be non-lethal with spells.
21 to hit.
Yes.
Okay.
It's fine.
I'll be.
He's going to double up. Ooh, nope. Too high. 7 points of slashing damage.
Produced 2.
Okay.
We're good guys.
Damaged.
We're doing good guy things.
Are we though?
Which one is this?
It's all a matter of perspective.
I
Sasha.
think we're
only
very
has one
quickly
attack.
becoming anti-hero guys.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well,
Neutral
we've got
guys.
us. We're still heroes.
One in the other, or he.
Yeah.
think.
I'm just a gambling fighting hero.
17? No. 19, sorry.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
I'm like a cool
Strong,
hero.
real strong.
Yeah,
4.
Yep.
No, you're lame.
Trust me, that's more damaging than you think it is.
All right. It is your turn.
My turn?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. I see Finley coming down the way.
You see,
Talking
you
that
see a
trash in
drow.
English.
Uh-huh.
You see a drow coming down the way, but wearing
male
the,
drow.
wearing the clothes that you know Vinley was wearing earlier,
Okay.
and riding a very large.
Man.
Oh no.
No.
I
Having-
missed
Stepped off.
Oh, right. Yeah. No,
I just
Having-
appeared.
yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
I'm just large.
Having maintained myself, I am going to attempt to finish off, in quotation marks, one of the guy that I've been battling with
Got
thus
it.
far.
Yep.
An attempt to knock him out. 18.
That'll hit.
Yes, it's clean.
There's open. 10, 16, 20 points of damage.
Fucking Christ, man.
Nice.
And with that, you kind of spin and elbow right into the temple, and he just boom goes down, crumples.
As soon as I do that, I turn around until I'm like nose to nose with this man. And I say slowly, in as much of an accent as I get, value your life, human. I suggest you flee, pig.
Make it intimidate.
21.
Oh, yeah.
You see, he like grits his teeth.
Harold, it is your turn.
Yeehaw.
Roll a d20.
Oh God. Come on, 12. 17.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
good.
clean.
All right, I'm good.
You're rolling all the. Now you roll well.
Thank
you
God.
SOB.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay with
That's
this.
no fun.
I'm okay with this. Harold's calm ride.
suddenly the horses explode.
Horse shrapnel, no!
V, with your movement, you can run up and get on them. What do? You see a drow and a man dressed in all black with a black mask.
That's it?
You see a downed horse, you see a man knocked out, and you see one man literally nose to nose with the man in the mask.
And your passive insight. What's your passive insight?
It's not bad, I think.
That's 11.
Okay, you can see that he's like pretty terrified as you come up and then looking at this.
Do I see Harold? I look for Harold.
Nope, you don't.
You see no carriage.
No carriage, no herald.
I must have run over the carriage. Okay, I don't know the drow is Vinley. Because she didn't she transferred on my back and disappeared.
Yeah, I have vocal components to
But
spells, though.
you would probably recognize her clothes because it's you.
Because it's you.
Because it's you.
I would recognize her clothes. I'd be like, that's a weird outfit for a man. Okay.
Is that a half loop
that
stitch I'm trying to
particular
sew?
man. Okay. So I see a man that's very terrified and another dude who was
Knocked out.
knocked out.
Yep.
I run up and. Alright, well, I guess my job here is.
Yeah.
I don't
Look intimidating. Look menacing.
I don't
Big, large.
really know what to do here, guys. Well, cool.
Hold your turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just run up on the guy.
Yeah, I just kind of run up and stop, and I'm like, this is gonna take a joke.
Okay.
You see him look to you, and because you're large, he's a little intimidated. But you don't have dark skin. And you see a little hope glint in his eyes. And he goes,
Well, I'm tan.
take care of the drow. I need to get him to a priest. And
Yes.
he goes and picks up.
Yes, I got it.
I turn to Drow. Hey!
And you see as he like stumbles off. And
He like drags the guy away.
What'd you do?
As he's going away, he's like, you're a hero. You're a hero of the city. But I'm not me, just so you know. We'll sing songs of this day.
and as he runs and like you see him disappear around the corner.
The name's Victor.
That was good.
Real strong name.
Fireman carries him and runs around the corner.
I cannot believe this worked. Oh my god!
I'm gonna.
Oh, continue.
Can I look around to see if we have any other?
Go ahead and make a perception check if you would like. Harold, go ahead and make another d20 roll.
9.
13.
Oh, yay.
While you do that, you don't see any guards, but it's still daytime, and you see that there was definitely people here watching, and you start to see people start moving away, and you start to hear shouts for the watch.
I'm gonna put my hood up. Are we still in initiative?
No, you guys are mostly out of initiative.
Okay. I'm going to turn to Vaas's black mask and say, we have to find that quarry. And I'm going to turn and run the way of what I assume the warehouse.
Okay, copy that.
I follow, kind of, but I just want to get off the streets into an alley, and the second I feel like nobody's looking at me, dispense black cloak that I'm on, immediately just like throw it in the trash.
Got it. Easy enough.
And dust myself off, check wounds, any kind of blood that's coming out of me, disguise it as much as I can. I did get hurt in that fight. And I would like to just move calmly and quietly through the back alleyways.
Solid.
Until,
Go ahead and make a medicine check.
Yeah, because that's suspicious as fuck. 13.
13? Okay, you're able enough to dress your wounds in a way so that it's not as obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you haven't really done anything medical. It was more so like, let me do something that doesn't hurt me more, but kind of gets this out of the way. I need you to make an animal handling check
Yes, Queen.
as you come across a section of the trades ward that you are now traversing through.
Yeah, just before it enters into the southern ward where you know you need to be, there is a cabbage kiosk.
Oh no.
My cabbages!
My cabbages!
I gotta help this guy, this poor asshole, and his cabbages.
Come on.
Oh no.
7.
7. At the last second, you're looking around to see if there's any guards chasing you, and it's that you come around a corner and there's just a line of kiosks and stuff there.
And you barrel through these cabbages and you get hit square in the face with a cabbage, and you hear, "My cabbages!"
And the cart takes 5 points of damage.
Fuck.
Yeah,
No,
we
thank
have
you.
that.
Okay,
over
I
here.
figured.
thank you.
And then,
Take it back.
yeah, one last time. Because you are blinded, I need you to make a d20 roll at disadvantage.
You got it.
18 and 19.
Pull it out when it matters. Nice.
Wow.
I take a big chunk out of the cannon and toss it aside. And I yell behind me, hey, watch where you're going. And then I go back to normal.
Amazing. Without further ado, you pull up to the warehouse. What is everybody doing on your way?
Okay.
You go first.
On the way, I'm starting to pretend to chase you. Because
Oh, you're gonna try and chase me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm following you.
Okay.
Perfect.
Go ahead and make performance checks. Both of you.
Okay. Interesting.
So I rubbed
Hey,
this
you.
like a worry
I'm
stone,
chasing you.
and there's an actual indentation on the back of
14.
this now.
14? 2.
Oh!
Cool.
Cool.
As you're chasing and you're running and doing this, you actually your passive perception picks up. Watch! I see the drow. They're going this way.
Fuck.
And your
That's fine.
performance, although you are chasing, there's one key element that you forgot that is quintessential to the ruse that you are currently holding. And that is you are running all through the light, all through the daylight. You're
got
not
a hood
sticking
up.
to the shadows, and you're like, oh man, I gotta keep up this chase. But drow don't like to stay in the sunlight.
I got a hood.
It just looks a little weird. But you do hear people yell out to the guard.
Don't worry, I'm on
You
it.
drop
You hear
yourself.
whistles.
Don't worry, guys. Stop, I'm on it.
Can
I
I
got
Walk
it.
over.
Can I do
Um,
On
something?
your way, I have you listening now.
Drop the cloak. No, I've got wounds on my body. I can't do that. I keep myself kind of like low key. I look like me. I look like people.
They look like people.
But just try to keep away from any of the business that's going on. I want to draw as least suspicion to myself as
Easy
possible.
enough.
I, against my better judgment, am keeping the mask.
Okay.
I'm just getting rid of the cloak.
Okay.
Okay.
And what are you doing?
After hearing that, I'm going to duck into an alley and take a couple like random turns. Use Ultra Self to turn into just a woman I saw passing with a Joybringer's outfit on, and I'm going to turn and run the other direction.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check. You're trying to blend into the crowd.
Oh, the crowd.
Well, blend in to the sense of like making yourself, giving them the slip.
Yeah.
You know.
That's a 5.
5? Okay.
Hey guys, I'm being chill. Just letting you know.
Alter self does not change your clothes. It just changes you. Oh damn. Disguise self you can make look like anything.
Yeah.
Please say yes.
Yikes.
Then she would have just taken off the robe
Okay. It's fine.
and just had her normal stuff, but look just like a normal human
Okay.
with colorful hair.
What are you doing, B?
I am.
She's no longer a drow.
Where'd they go?
I lost them. Have you guys seen a drow running on the...
Don't want to talk to the watch like
Just
that.
kind of walking off like, alright, bye. Stealth.
Amazing. So we go check back here in this box. Another one.
Just walk right into a wall.
You're just like, I'm just gonna go hide, and you're just like, duck behind a barrel. That's way too small to hide you.
Yeah.
And you're like,
I did it.
Nobody saw. People, you see people looking in your direction, but they're more so.
Confused.
Yeah, they're trying not to be those people like judging, but they're like.
Why is she behind a barrel?
But they are judging.
They are judging. They're like, I'm not going to bring it up because not today, not today, Satan.
not today, Asmodeus, not today.
Yeah.
There's a big drunk guy wandering around hiding behind barrels.
Vaas, you make your way to the warehouse.
Yep. What do I find?
Yeah. I assume at this point I've gotten everything inside, right?
You guys, who has the key?
I don't know. I think you do.
If I do, then I do.
Okay.
So
You're just kind of chilling out.
Yep.
You pull up and you see Harold kind of nervously waiting there.
I
Immediately
rush
run
step,
up and
rush
unlock
step,
it.
unlock the door,
As
and
soon as we got it in,
Yeah.
I'm going to turn to him and be like, I got to go back and play the part of somebody who just had the
I
coach jack
agree.
from me.
I take off my glove on my right hand. I hold his head.
Oh, go ahead.
I start slapping him across the face with it to swell his face up.
Okay, you don't
bad.
have to have as much fun with it
I
as you're having.
tear into his clothes a little bit.
Oh!
Found the arrow wound.
But you, ow.
Through all of the batterment, you take 4 points of damage.
I'm okay with that.
Tearing the coat hurt most of all.
Yeah, that's literally. That he didn't. He only said "ow" after the clothes were ripped.
Yeah.
Ow.
Oh, you did well. I'll get you something.
Yeah, no, don't sweat it, man. We job well done. Where are the other two?
I don't know, but
All right,
I have to deal with the body
Yeah,
first.
okay, I'm gonna go play the part.
Okay.
You go out and you start hearing whistles.
I start heading in the direction of the whistles.
Cool. Awesome. You make your way up, and they all
good.
seem to be gathering around a large man in a strange cloak.
I'm going to. Why, did I hear?
Nope,
When
you were
earlier-
gone.
No, you were gone.
Before that happened.
I don't know that currently she's referring to herself as Victor.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, so I have dirt and shit on my face.
Okay.
I come like jogging back up, and I'm like holding where I still have not removed the crossbow bolt
Okay.
because Harold's scared to.
And then do I see Harold coming towards me, wounded, with a crossbow bolt?
Yep.
Yeah.
Harold!
What?
What happened to you?
Why are you dressed like that?
Why are you shot with an arrow?
Because someone stole the thing I was supposed to be protecting. I
What?
turn and look at the guard.
And they're just intently watching you two.
Okay, here's what happened, and I'm going to pull away your thing so people can see your face. I'm gonna say, when we got hired for
Told
this
you
job,
she wasn't a girl. I mean, it wasn't a dude.
shut up. When we first got hired for this mission to protect this cart, I had her cover the back end of the cart and follow behind me.
Yep.
You can ask the guards when we first arrived. She tried to follow us in, but I didn't have a story in mind to convince them that we had protection that people wouldn't expect. Unfortunately, we got jumped. It sounded like Elvish, and then the next thing I know, they tell me to go off because the guards here were fighting, and I take off with the cart and get jumped a couple blocks up.
I saw one of them, they looked dark, and I tried to chase one down and lost it. They took two other guys out.
Looked dark.
They're dark elves.
Yeah, like drow.
Now I need to know, who were the two that were escorting you?
And I named the names. I can't remember. Harold doesn't remember the names. Willingsham or something.
You ain't there.
Sorry.
Harold's like, I don't know. They just appointed us 2 guards. I didn't have a long conversation with them. You can ask.
Who then is their superior?
Silverman. Captain
Okay.
Silverman.
All right.
You can even talk to Captain Silverman. He recognized me while we were there. I think now that I'm kind of looking around, it seems like the guys who hired me weren't actually a part of the carriage. So, yeah.
Where was the last spot you... Where did they steal the carriage?
I point where it was. Like, what do you mean? Like, oh, you mean where they took it from me?
Yes.
Okay, that was, and I point up there, like near this cabbage thing. They took it and just ran right through. You can ask the cabbage. He even yelled at him as they were passing. They were asking. Make a what?
Disadvantage. I mean, not deception.
I was just saying, don't give me disadvantage on that. That's a good fucking lie.
No, it's good. Deception.
All right, here
Make
we
a
go.
deception
All
roll.
right.
Personally,
roll.
I've never seen more disrespect towards cabbages in my life.
19.
19. Okay. They gather all the information. as much as you can, and
Yeah.
they disperse and they
Okay.
head towards the direction of Castle Waterdeep,
Alrighty.
where that other carriage is probably
Yeah.
there.
Well, I know, and that's but Harold. I have a plan for this. Harold always refers to it as the guys who hired me quick.
Yep.
I didn't get
No,
any of
yeah.
their
Got
it.
names.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
Like
So even in the implication, you are still.
right. I
Good.
got bamboozled. I'm an idiot.
Yep.
All right, and then I'm going to take V back to the.
Yeah, you guys make it to the warehouse.
Yep.
Everybody's at the warehouse.
Pull it out. V, you gotta pull it out.
Okay, ready?
Wait,
What?
On 3.
what the fuck?
What do you mean? What the fuck?
What? We've done this before.
Medical knowledge.
On 3.
1, 2.
Take a point of damage.
Just
Just stick your finger in the wound.
All right. Good job.
While they were gone, what have you been doing?
Go into the back immediately, open the coffin. I have a horrid dread on me. I lift the veil.
And it is Lady Growlhund.
I sigh with relief.
The ultimate fuck up.
I look around. I ask them to bring an implement to carry the body. Did they bring rug, crate, anything like that?
Who's they?
These two chuckles over here.
There's no crate. There's no.
They brought a
carpet.
rug.
We did bring the rug.
They brought
you
the
guys
rug.
brought
Did
a
you
rug?
get a rug?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did bring the rug because because at the end we were like, the rug's
You know,
actually a really
rug
good
is
idea.
actually
Right, I
a rug.
remember
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
we
they
did it.
debated
It was
over
our
a crate for like an hour.
To be
That's
fair,
right,
it was a
that's
crate
right.
you fit in, so.
Fair
Yeah,
enough,
you
but
did hide in the crate.
I gently take the body out, place it on the rug,
Ooh.
roll it up. Not the first time I've done this.
I was about to say.
And
There's
I'm
currently
going
two
to
in
wait
the
for them to
house.
come back.
Everybody arrives. You see that the back doors are open, the casket is open, and Vaas is just ending a roll on a rug.
Okay. I'm gonna pick some cabbage out of the side of the carriage and shut the doors in on it all and leave it like it looks mostly the same. There's a couple of scratches, it's fine. And then I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna take all the clothes I have and I'm gonna pile them up, and I'm not gonna throw them away here. I'll throw them away somewhere else. But
Okay.
I'm gonna put them away somewhere else. I'm like, you can fix clothes, right? Could ya?
You give me.
I could just walk closer so you could fix my coat.
A minute later,
And then I'm
Everyone's
going
back
to
together.
take the horse and be like, I'm going to go return the horse. We rented the horse,
All right.
so we have to take the horse back. Actually, I might just leave the horse. Well, no, I put my name on it, didn't I?
We took this.
still goes with your story.
That it 100% still works in my story, so I will walk the horse back. No, it doesn't work with my story because they stole the carriage. They
Yeah.
haven't
The,
had
the
horse.
name part works with your story.
Got it. So that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the horse out somewhere and just leave it.
Let it
Okay.
wander the streets.
Yep, and somebody will be like, there's a horse out here. They'll find out, and then,
They'll figure it out.
yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the horse out,
That will
just
create a
just
search
knock it all
radius.
out. I'm going to walk back to the place, tell them,
Horses make
somebody
its
stole
way
the carriage. I
downtown.
don't know where the horse is. I'll pay the
Trotting
difference.
fast.
Don't sweat it. When, whenever the horse shows up, just come find me.
15 gold to rent the horse. If you're outright buying the horse, it's going to be another 35.
I tell them if that's what it takes, then I don't have the money today. Maybe you'll see the horse in a couple days, but if the horse isn't here by tomorrow, and just I tell them my address, send somebody out, I'll pay the money.
They agree.
Okay.
Yep.
And then I'll head back.
It's not the first time one of their horses has been
Right,
stolen.
yeah.
I do a quick glance over
There's
the
about 35.
That's what I said.
50 total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I do a quick glance over at the carriage. Anything I may have left behind, anything that would implicate us in this at all. Just making sure.
go ahead and make an investigation check.
Can I help him with that?
Of course.
22.
You thoroughly go through it, taking everything that you think would implicate you, and you're pretty confident with what.
I won't say with your aiding. You just kind of press the digitation. Anything that might be.
Like blood.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. I dust myself off. I say, let's go back home.
And with that, you carry the carpet with you and make your way back home. And that is where we're going to take a break.
Okay.
I cannot believe you guys pulled that off with that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You guys are amazing.
Just
Thank you.
attack the guard and everything will work out fine.
Especially with the rolls. Oh god.
It was good.
That was
All right,
really
guys, we'll be back in about 15 minutes or so.
Giveaway.
Right, yeah, we're going to do a giveaway.
Oh,
Just because, why not? Because
Why
it's our
not?
last live show and
holiday season.
holiday season.
yeah.
So we're going to be giving away a set of Celestial Archon Die Hard dice.
Yes.
They're
gorgeous. So go ahead and enter. The prompt will be in the chat. I believe it's hashtag dice, and that'll prompt you with that. But we'll do the drawing at the end of the episode.
Yep, and we'll see you
Yeah.
in about
But
15 or 20 minutes.
So you
We'll
can't.
be back, guys.
Sweet.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back?
Apparently.
Back,
Oh,
back,
no.
back,
Here.
back, back.
Hello?
Yeah.
hi.
Thank
Where
you
am
for
I?
joining us.
last
All
we
right,
left
so before the break, the BFGs had, I think, their first real big heist as they
Let's change this.
made their way, decepted their way into Castle Waterdeep to obtain Lady Growlhund's body that they were informed was to be taken to the City of the Dead, where the guard were going to apprehend Lord Growlhund with implications of crimes against the city. After meeting with Captain Jalister Silvermane, they were escorted by a Sergeant Hollow and a Sergeant Willington, and
Is that their names?
yep,
I remember Silvermane, thank God.
where they instructed them for safety of the cargo that was a very high-risk item.
Was that what
Is that what we're gonna call it?
Yeah. They were escorted down back alleyways towards the City of the Dead, in which Vaas and Harold staged an ambush, where Harold was shot by a crossbow into the shoulder and fell off the cart.
Valiantly, I might add.
And Vaas, putting on the black mask that Vinley gave him, leapt off and attacked one of the guards. And in the alleyway, a combat ensued where Harold deceived them, and they told him to leave with the cart so that he may meet the rendezvous and continue the mission. Vaas stayed behind, knocking one out. V approached, disguised as a drow. Oh, wait, sorry. Vinley approached, disguised as a drow, and then V approached as a menacing man in a cowl hood.
It was
capelet.
totally not her.
Totally, yes.
Totally
I'm
not.
not me.
Totally not. Totally not me.
Yep. And they successfully heisted the body and are now back with it in the carpet.
At their house?
At the house, in the manor, upstairs.
Does it stink?
It's starting to smell a little.
The body?
Yeah.
Yeah. Her body is a little.
No, it's not. It's gonna be fine.
It's been prepared.
All
The house
other-
stinks a little.
Okay, the house stinks a little.
And like, there's no decay
Oh, yeah,
on
that.
it. There's no. It
Oh,
looks
got it,
pristine as can be.
As I'm sitting next to this body, I like just.
But the house smells
Ugh,
Ew, it smells gross.
we should clean this place.
like rotting flesh.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have bodies everywhere in this house.
Oh, you didn't realize.
What?
We still have.
We have dead bodies in the house, and the place smells rank.
We have to get rid of them.
Yeah, let's
I-
do that.
I go downstairs
Okay.
into the kitchen
Got it.
and pick up a big meat cleaver.
Okay.
Are there people here working right now?
We feed
Yeah.
people with those tools.
Yep.
I'm
Sanitize
sure
them.
Voss would have waited until
Yes.
Yeah.
the
Closer.
tavern closes.
I'm not so audacious as I would just be like, hey, everybody.
Bye.
Taking this for a while.
You've handled it enough. We're gonna
Yeah.
take it. You
Boom.
take those,
Yeah.
put it in the rug you just used, and take that rug out to your dumping spot.
Yep.
Cool.
And you have successfully gotten rid of those.
I find a brush, and then I begin cleaning the floor.
I just start cleaning. I knock on your door.
Yep.
Do you want help Cleaning?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm coming in. Your door's locked. I can't come in.
Damn it.
I'm checking the time to see how long it is till we need to get Seisha back.
It'll be morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's working all night.
All right, then I'm gonna. Like, if anybody else doesn't have anything else they need to do, sleep sounds great.
Yeah, go the fuck to sleep. You look like shit.
That's probably because I stabbed myself with a crossbow bolt. I'm gonna head back upstairs.
And just ripped it out.
Before they leave, I go, everyone,
Yeah.
excellent work today.
Woo-hee!
None of you had to do this, but this is going to pay dividends in the future.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ice my stab wound, which doesn't hurt at all. Then I'm gonna fucking run down and grab some.
Yep.
Oh, I'm lying.
Yeah.
Oh, it hurts.
And I'll say when you dumped the body, you just unraveled the rug.
Yeah,
and,
just
and rolled back up and walked back up. So you still have the rug for
Sweet.
the next transport you need to do with the body.
And I'll also clean the rug.
There. All right. So everybody rests for the night.
I do want to say something to Vaas real quickly.
Okay. Fair.
Just as we're cleaning his room. Just quickly, I'll stop, look at you. We need to work on your Elvish. That was horrible. Here you go.
What is this?
Open it. It's a piece of paper.
I open it.
It's the Elvish alphabet. I want you to read that every night.
Okay. It's been a while since I've had to learn a language, but
I'm very good at it.
I would imagine so.
Cleaning his floor.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you.
Long rest? Long rest?
I take an hour and go over this piece of paper.
Okay, cool. It's going to be many, many times of that, but eventually,
yeah.
you can learn Elvish. but-
Absolutely.
Okay, so I spend at least an hour doing that, and I will take a long rest.
Everybody can mark a long rest.
Do I get to rest?
Yes.
You do, and we'll. Seisha.
Yeah.
You awaken in a mixture of clay and drool on the workbench you passed out on as you are slowly rocked awake.
Well, howdy there, pilgrim. Sun's up and rooster's crowing.
Oh, how'd it go? Did we get it done? Well, did you get it done while I watched and didn't mess anything up too badly, I hope?
Well, I didn't want to disturb your rest, but I'm opening up shop and this place ain't big enough for the two of us when customers start rolling in.
Sure.
I packaged all 3 stones in a box and it's waiting on the counter out there for you.
Thank you, Zack. Appreciate it. They paid you, right?
Yeah, it paid me yesterday.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Okay, well, thank you so much for doing this, and I had fun. I enjoyed learning about pottery.
It was a pleasure doing business with you. And remember, tomorrow is always the most important thing life can give us. It's pure and clean like a river stream. All it asks is that we learn something from yesterday. And I hope you had fun learning how to play in the mud.
I did. That was really beautiful. Thank you.
Well, I best be getting to work now.
Yeah, I should probably get back. I bet they're starting to wonder. All right. Well, I'll see you later. And I'll go and collect the box and peek inside to make sure 3 stones are in there.
Yes, there are 3 stones.
Can I tell the difference? Like, is it obvious?
No, it's actually pretty well mimicked.
Sweet.
Dink,
She's gonna be like,
dink, dink.
Hello, Seisha.
Hi, just making sure. Okay, I'll take that out, tuck it away, and head out.
booby rock.
Booby rock. Okay, I'll head back to the house. Do I hear any stuff on the street about craziness or anything like that? Is there any word on the street about the insanity with the drow attacking the carriage?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Drow could go in the sun now!
Perception, that's going to be 12.
You don't really hear any.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yay!
They're evolving.
I'll get back home. I'm just going to go straight upstairs. I'm not going to stop off in the bar. Okay. Come on up.
Good morning, everyone. Hey.
Oh, how'd it go? Oh, why does it smell in here?
Think.
It'll wear off.
Just think for a moment. Why? What has
Lavender.
happened last day
Oh, yeah.
that might cause a smell?
It's
Yeah.
okay.
Why?
The smell's gone.
Why
I
don't
lit-
we take care of
V
this?
literally has one of her like scarves like wrapped around her face, kind of like the old, like
Can we maybe get in the habit of cleaning up the bodies before we leave the house?
We were in a tight spot.
we were busy.
Yeah, but
So
this
right
might
there.
attract attention.
Lavender hits you in the face.
Yeah, let me tell you.
Oh, you guys gotta see this. They look great. I'll set it down and open
You
the
gotta
box.
see this, and I pulled the rug off her face.
We had success
We
last
got
night.
her.
Why is she here?
Because we have to take her somewhere tomorrow night, and where else is she gonna go?
Tonight.
She can hang out with tonight.
Oh,
She gets to add to the aroma.
Yeah,
House.
she's like a part. She was like making friends for a little while, and then we cut them up.
I think I'm gonna pick
cut their
Uriel
tongue.
up instead of letting her pick me up. I think that's a good idea.
That's a very
I
good
would
idea.
suggest the same for
What's
you
that? We,
I'm sorry?
this evening.
we were-
Maybe go pick your date up instead of having them pick you up.
Well, you kind of know that her date is like your manager
Yeah.
downstairs.
Yeah,
And he also
but
knows
still, I want to
exactly
give him.
where we
You don't know
live.
where he stays, actually.
He stays at his house.
No,
doesn't
he
does
No,
not.
he does not.
No, he
That's
doesn't.
right, he doesn't. Oh, okay.
We don't know where he lives.
Is
Is that suspicious? Should I be worried?
probably. I
Red
mean,
flag.
he might be.
Well, you don't know where I would say Glad
Gariel?
Gariel? You don't know where
She
Gariel
actually
lives?
lives in that booth.
You think?
I think that's her home.
As hilarious as
She's
this
a
is,
booth babe.
you got the fakes?
Yeah, look.
I
Yeah, she
take
showed.
both of the fakes out of the box,
want-
inspect them,
They're
I want to
perfect.
inspect
look pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Here's
First
the original.
Oh, no, show me where the original is. I don't want to know where the original is. Wherever the original
okay.
is, don't show me.
I scamper into another room.
Harold. For the rose.
Oh,
Should he
great.
confront you?
Okay, here's the original. Now look at them.
Or
Like, I had to
The-
poke them to tell which one was which.
Put it somewhere I won't know where it is, so that I can honestly answer I don't know where it is. And don't tell me where it is.
Oh,
Did you take the
that's
other one?
why you didn't
I'm
want
looking.
me to
I was
tell
Yes.
like,
you.
I was
If
gonna
I don't know
investigate
where it
them.
is, then I don't have to lie when I say I don't know where it is.
Can I do like an
Don't put
in-depth,
it in your
like with the
boobs
two
this
fake
time.
ones, and like
the safest place
really
for it.
investigate the
Make an
differences?
investigation check.
In my butt.
They look perfect.
Don't. I'm whispering so Harold can't hear Anastasia. Well, now he knows he keeps in the boobs, and so now he can't lie. So just put it in your butt.
Okay,
Put it on the
I
underside.
won't.
But I say it so he can't hear me. I'm whispering. Put it in your butt.
I am not doing that.
Well, like you don't have to put it like up the butt.
No, I'm not doing
Just
that.
like between the cheeks.
I have lines, and that is apparently one of
Have
them.
you put it up yet?
What about the front?
I'm going to go to another room and put it someplace and not tell any of you where I'm putting
The
it.
front is also
And I walk out of the room.
small pocket area.
13 years your father carried this watch.
I'm not putting it in nature's pocket.
You
I'm,
put it in your boobs.
I'm shopping for a new stream.
Okay, so
I go to another room and put it someplace.
Awesome. Great.
Disguised.
Whatever the case may be, I think it'd be wise if on your dates you kept far away from Zord as you possibly could tonight.
Oh yeah.
We don't know what kind of havoc Manchu may wreak on him.
or consequently us for all the lies we've told.
Yeah, but what if they want to go to the carnival? Because I think that's what we plan to do.
Well, we want to be
That's
close
fine.
enough
Just
to
don't
watch
go
the
to the
action.
third ship. Just stay with the ones closer to the shore.
Well, what happens if she says, "Oh, hey, we're going to the third ship to go see my friend"?
No, I'm good. No, thank
Say,
you.
no, I'm good.
Yeah, just say no, thank
That's
you.
not going to arouse suspicion.
I feel like I don't like going out there. It's too far out. I can't swim.
Tell
if
her
I
to-
wore my
Tell her you want to go to a temple.
okay.
That suits you. And you do want to go to a temple, right?
Always.
We all need
There
to
you
be
go.
as close to each other as we can be when this thing goes down. We don't know who or what's going to happen.
Well, we're going somewhere completely.
I will be engaged with the mission of the Devil tonight, as well as dropping off the body. As soon as that is completed, I will join the rest of you.
I just want to get to the party and try to protect as many innocent people as I can.
Then that's what you need to do.
There is a knock on the door.
I go downstairs
Fresh in the air.
slowly.
I imagine you guys are in the common room talking.
Yeah.
So it's the door right there.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
walk over to the door and kind of with you, and I'll kind of peek and see if do we have like a little hole?
Nope.
I say, who is it?
It's Matt.
Oh, I'll open the door.
I open the door as well.
Three strings.
Hey.
Their hands touch romantically,
We all know.
and they pull the door handle open,
Together
and they both gaze out the door.
All right.
as one.
Yep. So
Unified couple.
you hear because of
He'll say
reason.
3 strings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He's outside.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
You hear.
That's why I was like 3 strings.
Yeah. You hear 3 strings.
All right, 3 strings. What's up? Want to come in?
Yeah, if that's okay.
Yeah, come on in.
All right. Sure.
Shut the door behind him. Matt, what's up? What's up?
Actually, I was gonna talk to you. Ran into Renair.
Oh, okay. What's up?
Is this harbor business?
It is.
Oh, let's go.
Let's leave.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't.
Why don't you
Sorry,
guys
I
take
didn't
the common
use
room
my
and we'll
annoying
go
voice.
upstairs?
We'll just go up to the
Yeah, y'all
library.
take the common room.
Okay.
I'm gonna slip Savard under the couch.
I mean, it's fine. You seem to know what's going on.
They're cool.
All right.
Okay.
If you're comfortable sharing this with us,
I
then
would be
stay.
more comfortable.
Let's go upstairs.
Okay.
Come on, guys. And I'm gonna take the 2 of them and grab their hands and take them upstairs.
You don't need to lead me upstairs.
Yes, I
Go
do.
ahead.
Why are you so strong?
Did you?
I leave Savard in the room.
Okay. You gonna listen in?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, when we get upstairs, you left Savard down there,
Oh
right?
uh-huh.
Okay.
Can I have passive insight for Savard?
Hypocrites.
No,
both
not
of you.
insight, but passive perception.
Passive perception, I guess, makes sense.
You don't have to
not
roll for
insight.
passive.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Your
you
passive,
Should I roll
Okay,
a stealth
14.
check for him?
if you want to keep it
Yeah.
stealthy. Okay.
That's crazy. He has
Yeah, I
camouflage.
just meant passive.
Ooh, nice.
He's not bad.
Where's his skills? 16.
Don't notice them.
All right.
Dexterity's plus 3.
It's plus 2.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's not my dexterity. It's his. But he has advantage on it because camouflage.
We'll have a mission.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh shit, they have a mission.
We've heard rumors of where the stone may be,
Oh.
This time.
and I need you because we're gonna go in disguises that I'm providing, and we're gonna be entertainment workers for the Sea Maidens Fair.
They're gonna be on the boats.
I would offer to you, but Renair says that you're busy.
So what? Who's the captain of that ship?
We're not,
I can't keep my eyes like that.
there's 3 different captains
Right.
and a commodore.
Right. Who's? So that's whose ship is that one?
Whose ship are we going to?
Which Commodore? Who's the Commodore?
one. Yeah. That's.
Well, the commodore is Zord. He's the one that runs the Sea Maidens Fair.
Not.
Okay.
But we're going to be looking into the Hellraiser.
Got it.
If we don't find it there, we'll move to Hellraiser.
What are you doing?
I'm sneaking.
I know the big one's Eye Catcher.
Yeah, it's fine. It's okay.
So, but since you like to talk so much, I was thinking, V, you can back me up on this. Black and white, a little face paint,
You're gonna turn him into a mime?
a
Yes,
funny
you're gonna be-
ersatz pantomime clown.
Well,
No, I'll do it. I'll do it.
really?
Yeah, I really want
But
to do
you
Harold
love
really wants to
talking.
be
that. I love
Clown.
talking.
You love talking so much. I've literally
Yeah.
not seen you not
I don't know. What's
talk.
an
You
ersatz?
talk in your
Heartbreaker.
sleep, Harold.
Heartbreaker.
That's
That's the name of the ship.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. I was like, is that my name?
They're going to be on the Heartbreaker.
So you want me to not say anything, or am I just gonna be clowning it up?
just clowning it up.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
That's not too hard for you.
No, I think I.
Can I roll
I think I can
insight
pull this
on
off.
Matt?
I think
Because
you're
this is a really
pretty
weird
funny.
job.
Yeah. Roll insight.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Fuck. 4.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I can. I think I can do this.
Harold seems pretty confident in his clowning skills.
Now, that much having been said, I don't own any black and white clothing because I'm not a weirdo.
Like I said, I'm providing
just making
everything.
sure. Just make sure it looks good.
They're arguing about
Something
clothes.
regal, maybe like I don't know, scientific, something nice.
A scientific mime.
I don't know.
Like a white lab.
I know it's a stupid concept, but just work with me.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. I'll be back before dusk to pick you up,
Okay.
and we're gonna go back to my place.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Rock on. Let's
Where
do it.
Harold's
Stand.
got a date.
I got it. 100%.
But like I said, I would bring you on the mission, but you're busy.
I am busy.
And from what I hear, you're not going to be too far away. So if we need any help,
Just yell, and I'll be there. Or not yell, pantomime, and I'll be there.
Give me shit about this mime thing. It's
Oh,
like, I'm not gonna
yeah.
mime. I'm gonna be a talking mime.
I can't wait to enjoy the entertainment tonight.
All right, left. I'm on board. Let's do it.
okay?
Who knows? Maybe I'll tip you if I see any good mimes out there. I just can't wait.
I hate how the two of you are both eating this up. Is making me sick.
Well, we've been friends for so long here.
Yeah.
Are you gonna put me in a box? Oh no!
Maybe.
Oh no!
Maybe.
How do I get out?
And I'm leaving this box.
Yeah. Okay. I'll wave to him as he heads out. I'll be like, "Okay, guys, you can come back down."
He left. Let's go.
Okay. I go back down.
So what was that about?
You already know.
What?
I'm kidding. I just guessed. I was trying to call your bluff. Did I call it?
How
Did I
did
call
you know?
it? I was right.
Why are you like this?
Well, you.
I grabbed Savard off the shoulder
Oh,
of the
come
couch.
on!
He was literally just like flat.
It's amazing.
I'm going to be a black and white clown on the sea laden.
He's gonna be a mime.
No, because he said I'm going to do lots of talking. So I'm going to be a
Did he?
clown. Yeah.
No.
Oh, no?
He said because you like to talk, he's
doesn't-
basically taking it away from
Oh,
you.
got it. So I am a mime. Okay, got it. All
Yeah,
right.
you're a mime.
All right.
Yeah,
so,
you are.
Yeah, I'll be up there, right on the ship.
The
Which
heartbreaker.
ship?
Sea Maiden's Fair, is that right?
Sea Maiden's Fair is the name of the
The
fair.
Heartbreaker.
Yeah, he said he was going
Oh.
to be on the Hellraiser. Couldn't remember the Heartbreaker's name.
Right, the Hellraiser.
Oh, we're gonna be on
Wait.
the Hellraiser, not the Heartbreaker.
Yeah.
Was the Heartbreaker Sword ship?
No, that's the eye catcher.
The eye catcher.
They're all Zord shit.
They're all
Well,
Zord's
right,
ship,
the one
because
that
he's
he
the
was
Commodore.
on.
Eye
Okay.
catcher.
Well,
If the ships get attacked, plant your copy of the stone on that ship and then flee.
On it.
It should take the heat off you and put it back on Zord. But don't put yourself in any danger doing so, please.
No.
We don't know the limit of this man's power if he does show up.
We're about to find out.
Yeah.
In any case,
Yeah, you all have front row seats to Mancuso going.
Well, I want to be front row seats for all those people that aren't involved. I want to be able to get as many people off as we can.
Are the boats connected to the docks, or are they just free floating that you
I
have to
hate
take a
that I
ferry out
can't
to?
wear my armor.
Why can't you?
I have no reason to.
Paint it.
Ain't it?
Paint it colorful. Make
It's
it fancy.
Still
Genuinely.
armor.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
You don't think it'd be weird that I'm wearing my plate mail on a night where nobody can get violent?
If you get all festive and
Yeah.
you say it's because of your religion and all that shit, nobody's gonna question it.
That's the big one. Your keen mind remembers
Yeah,
all weapons are forbidden
yeah,
on Joybringer's night.
yeah.
But,
But is
Nobody's saying
armor
about
included
armor.
in that?
No.
Okay.
well, she can't lie about her religion.
She doesn't have to.
Oh yeah, I guess you can just wear it if you want. You just can't have any weapons on you.
Look, why don't you just
If you
wear
want to
some
borrow-
chainmail or something? Just something you can wear under your clothes for once.
Do you want to borrow some pocket sand?
Yes!
Don't.
Pocket sand.
Pocket sand!
All right.
Okay. And for the question of where the ships are, you guys have been there before.
Yeah.
And they are docked on the beach, which is the southernmost part of the dock ward.
So they're not like out in the middle
eye
of the
catcher
bay.
is.
Yeah.
The eye catcher is like a mile out.
So like
out
if
into
people
the-
had to jump off, they'd be fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run to Steam and Steel and see if they can help me fancy it up a little.
I'm gonna
bit.
go with you.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'll wait here until we're not supposed to deliver the body until tonight. Tonight
Correct.
is also Lyra's.
Yes, this is Joybringer's night, and it
Okay.
starts from dusk and it goes until sunup.
Got it.
Don't worry about the body. We'll take care of that. You have your own mission to focus on tonight.
Yep. Here we go.
I travel with her.
Okay, easy enough. You
Okay.
go.
While I'm there, I would like to look for daggers that are easily concealed.
Oh my
Oh, you're looking for
God.
daggers to buy
Yes.
there? Of course, yeah.
That was something like I could shove into my boot or it'd be
Like
very easy.
stilettos?
Yes.
They have stilettos are very long.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They are thin, but they are very long.
Okay.
And
Like a
what
throwing
you,
knife.
That's exactly what I was
Yeah.
going to say.
Mhm.
Is you find daggers that are more fit for throwing than they are for hand-to-hand combat, but can still be used in hand-to-hand combat, and they are ideal for, discrete
How much?
purposes.
Consider that.
No, it's still a dagger.
Okay. 2 gold per.
So 1 gold, 5 silver.
I take 3.
Okay. So 4.5, 4 gold,
5 silver.
5 silver. And you walk in, and the smell of embers and stuff permeates your nose. And walking around the corner is the dark-skinned man with eyes like burning coals.
You have the
Ember.
voice.
Yeah, Ember.
Yep.
And brick.
Hi,
Ember.
Ember. Hi.
What can I do for you?
I'm not used to not wearing my armor, and I was told that for tonight it should be fancy. Is there anything I could do to kind of pretty it up? It's a little old.
And he looks, with the word old, he looks it up and down and he goes, it's going to take a lot to pretty that up.
I know.
But I could hammer in some filigree for you.
That would work. That'd be pretty. Yeah.
It'd still have the wear.
Oh,
I-
sure.
Yeah, I can polish it as much as possible.
Okay. It gives it character.
Yes, but I can't bring it back to pristine.
Oh, no, I
Just so you
understand.
know.
Yeah.
But I can pretty it up.
Okay. Thank you.
It'll take the rest of the day.
I
You need
understand.
it by dusk because you wanted 4 liras night.
Yes. Yes.
Now, me and Avi have some plans.
Do you? What are you doing?
I'm going to go out and just enjoy ourselves. Gonna see the small parades and probably go dancing.
Oh, that's sweet. Well, maybe we'll run into you. Me and V are going to be out with some friends. So maybe we'll see you.
Maybe. So, for that and the discount and everything, it's going to be 20 dragons.
Okay. I'll pay him. Here you go.
Is
Thank
enough? And sells you the daggers as well.
I take them. I think in my mind, particularly dancing, there's nothing close to the docks that would imply that, correct?
Not. I mean, there's a couple of taverns that you've been to when investigating the elven serial killer, but not really where the Sea Maiden's Fair main part is.
Okay. I ask him quickly, is Talia all right? I haven't seen him.
I was about to ask that too.
Tally is fine. Tally may be joining us, but we offered. Didn't really seem to jump on the idea.
Sure.
I doubt he ever would. But it's kind of you to extend the offer to him. And I'm sure he appreciates that.
We have some plans for a couple of things in the future.
Oh.
Yay.
I certainly have a customer in me whenever I have coin to spend.
And it is always welcome.
Appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic night tonight.
And as you turn to leave, the back door opens and you hear, "Darling, I have the greatest thing that we're gonna wear tonight." And then you guys are leaving.
Don't listen in.
Okay,
That's
bye.
private talk.
I want to know though.
And yeah, he would have helped you if you didn't.
Oh no, she would have carried it there.
As you're leaving here, do you think this is too tight? And then the door.
No!
I love it.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
This relationship you have with Gariel, why are you entertaining this?
Because I enjoy spending time with her.
Is this leading anywhere, or is this just...
Well, I was going to talk to her about that this evening. So, I don't know. There's
All right.
complications.
Just be aware that she's more like me than she is you.
I know. Believe me, I know. I'm not as clueless as I seem sometimes. And
You're not doing badly for someone who's experiencing this much in a matter of months.
thanks.
But yes,
I've put some stuff together, and I'll be discussing it with her this evening. And we'll see.
all right. Just... We don't know what's going to happen tonight.
I know.
As soon as I get done with my work, I'll join the rest of you, and hopefully the damage will be minimal.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Just dropping off the body. But Davil will always want his pound of flesh. So whatever I'll be doing tonight, I'll try to do it quickly.
I think it's going to be absolutely hilarious to watch Rainier and Gariel going to the same locations. Is that wrong?
No, that's a fine thing to find humorous, actually.
Just be careful, please.
Always.
Oh,
Hey.
Really?
Hey, made it back tonight, didn't I?
We did. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Not bad.
No, actually, really impressive. How did that go?
The plan moved flawlessly, and everyone improvised splendidly when it didn't.
Ellie. That's wonderful. Yay.
Yeah.
Even V.
I didn't see much of V.
Huh. But what you did see?
I didn't see anything of V. We had to
right.
part ways with her. I vaguely recall her telling a lie that existed.
All right then. Just be careful.
I'll have Vinley with me. She'll have my back.
Yeah. Yes, she will.
And you'll have the Emiliana with you.
Yeah.
She'll have yours.
Yeah. Who's Harold gonna be with? I thought none of us could go anywhere alone.
Well, he'll have Matt. But I don't think the Rose will be expecting a mime.
Okay.
He has been working with it.
If you see him, keep an eye on him. Obviously, but try not to blow his cover.
Okay.
Don't stare too much at the mime.
But what if he's really entertaining?
Well, stare as much of the mime as is appropriate to stare at the mime.
Okay.
I don't know how much time that is, but
I'll play it by ear.
yes.
All right. Well, don't let Davil get you in too much trouble.
I won't.
Okay.
Back.
All right. Let's do this.
While they were at their place, I'm gonna run
My
the follows
armor's
real
getting
fast.
pretty.
Okay.
What do you mean pretty?
They're putting filigree on it. They're stamping a filigree into it and shining it.
Vinley could fix your armor.
It's not the same. This way it'll last. And I don't want it fixed. It's special the way it is.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what you want.
All right, so you run to Follows?
Yeah. Is it open or?
Ring the bell.
Ding, ding.
Comes down.
Yep.
Hello.
Finley Galanoda.
Follow up later.
How can I help you this day?
I just need some flowers, like colorful flowers.
And you see that they have already organized a series of bouquets. They all are yellow, oranges, and reds of various different types.
I didn't even know yellow was a thing. I'll pick some out. Some that look adequately sized to put in my hair, depending on how long it's gotten, like braiding them up into my hair.
Got it. Yes, a very round, small petaled.
Easily.
flower. Yep.
They easily come and gather that for you.
Cool. Have fun tonight, Father.
What are you doing?
I think I'm going to a party with Vaas.
Oh,
He's this guy I met a while ago down in the Southern Ward. Shit.
She knows Voss's name, or they know Voss's name.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. No, they don't. No.
I've called him Voss in front of them.
No, Bill.
No, I've called him Voss in front of them.
Oh.
well, she doesn't.
She didn't put it together. They didn't put it together.
They don't have keen mind.
Fair.
And they continue and say, well, as long as they bring the moon and sun to your day.
It's kind of just the moon right now, but that's fine. It's
Salune is lovely.
Mishra's better.
I was speaking of the moon itself. It carries the same name.
I'm sorry.
What a dork.
I'm gonna go.
And with that, you slowly just back up.
Oh, how much do I owe you?
2 silver.
I'll give them a gold.
Thank you. May the sun and moon rise up to greet you.
Also to you.
And have fun on Joybringer's night. And they get, no. It is pertinent that you have joy this night. It's the whole reason for the festival.
What's gonna happen if I don't?
It's almost like spitting in the face of the goddess.
I think I should probably find something else to do then.
Just have fun.
I'll try. I had a lot of fun last night.
You were a day early. That's fine. But I will speak to you later.
Goodbye, Father.
You make your way out.
All
I'd
but sprint.
like to spend the rest of the time between now and dusk crafting a potion. I've got enough
Totally.
time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Super.
Done.
That's what I'm doing.
So spend 25 gold, and you can make a.
I have
potion of healing.
alchemist supplies. Do I still need to spend 25 gold?
Yeah, it's you would go to Follows, get the ingredients if you don't have them already.
I've got an alchemist supplies.
Yeah.
Yes,
but-
that is the kit in order to.
We also have the herbalism kit now.
Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, then
That's why
as-
it's 25 and not 50.
As we are making our way across, I turn to you and say, I need to borrow money. I need 13 gold to live.
I've got 3.
I go to you.
I have 2.
I go to you.
There you go.
Thank you.
You said 13.
Wow. We've been burning through that gold.
Oh boy,
I got a
have we.
secret passage put in.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Wait.
Well, I put it in to be put in.
Oh no, I know. Oh no, that's not.
Here we
that's
go.
not what I'm talking about.
I need
I
money.
mean, I guess then you guys
her
just
out.
don't know how to save.
She's filthy rich.
Yeah, but she took me out last time, so shouldn't I pay this time?
I don't know. I don't know how it works. I've been out of the game for too long.
Wait, you only have 2 gold on you?
I spent a lot of it.
I've got 3.
Do you guys not know how to save
I
money?
just put in for an improvement on the house.
Yeah, I guess it was.
So, okay, do you have money?
Yeah.
If I need to borrow some tonight, can I borrow some tonight?
So how much is
I don't know.
Yeah, I could probably go through.
Okay,
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
much do you have?
A lot.
I'll tell you, it's more than 100. Like 100 and a first.
100 and a first?
First.
Fourth?
A first. All right.
Well,
Yeah.
this
Okay.
is lovely.
So yeah, I will do whatever I have to do to get ready for my big performance.
That's later on.
Right,
So you're crafting a potion, easy enough. You go over, you go back to your crafting station, you spend the rest of the day. What is everybody else doing?
I'm gonna go research for a little while and calm my nerves, I think.
Okay. Okay. Do you like? You're good at hair, right?
Yeah.
Because you like have braided a lot.
Yeah.
You did my hair last time. I
Yep.
remember now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Venley did it last time, but I did it the time before.
Can you do my hair?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I
What?
also have it here.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go do my hair.
Do you want her to do your hair?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's a better idea.
Will you do my hair?
I'm going to do my hair. Goodbye.
You should let her do your hair.
I should let her do my hair. All right. Yeah.
It's all right. Just go
I
ask her.
know.
There's nothing wrong with the way anybody does hair. Everybody's just really sensitive all of a sudden.
I know where your crows sleep.
You should
Rude!
probably hold on to this.
What is it?
It's a ghost lantern.
Oh. I don't know anything about ghost lanterns.
Well, you hold it on you,
Mm-hmm.
and there is. Hang on, let me tell you. Okay, so you hold it on you, and it'll shed light about 30 feet around you.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're holding it, there's a spirit in it that you can get to leave it and duplicate. Remember how Venley will do that mage hand thing, where it's a magical hand?
Yeah.
You can do that with it.
Oh.
And then if you fall over and you're unconscious, the spirit will come out and stabilize you.
Oh.
All of this is true if you're attuned to it.
Right.
Okay. Hey.
You have to like sit down and focus on it. Sit down and just focus and reach out to it with like yourself.
Are you attuned to it?
Yeah.
Okay, it takes an hour.
An hour in, you're still trying to talk to it.
Hey.
Nothing happens, but you feel something connect to you in a way that you've never felt before, except for maybe with Lo.
This feels invasive.
You wanted it.
What do you do?
Okay. I guess I didn't say anything at it for an hour now, so I should probably not be rude and be cool with it. It's cool. It's cool. It's just a flame
No doubt.
spirit thingy that you've just met, and this is how magic works, and you just let it be part of you.
Are you talking to your lantern?
Yeah, I'm assuming it hears me.
I know how attunement works, right?
Go ahead and roll Arcana.
Let me do
Sorry
that.
for how loud my sneeze is. I don't know why it was that loud.
15?
15, yeah. They're artifacts. There are rare artifacts in the world that have some sentience. Not all attuned items.
I literally say this exact thing. Not all attuned items like speak and know what you're saying.
But
and
it's a spirit.
that doesn't make it like an intelligent spirit. It's just a spirit.
Oh, so it's not like a friend.
I'm your friend,
Well, yeah.
but I'm not a spirit.
Okay.
I can be.
Well, no. I think
Hell
you're
yeah,
good
you
as
can.
are. Okay.
All right, so you
That's
now
the-
have it attuned. You can add it to your inventory.
Okay.
Yep. You go to manage equipment.
Thanks. Where is that?
Go to equipment. We'll add it for you.
I got it.
We'll add it for you.
Sorry.
I'm just researching the Harbinger while I'm in the library.
All right.
Got it. Go ahead and. Ooh, wait, hold on. That one is a little different. Is there anything else that you want to research? Because I have a list of things that you said you wanted to research.
And you pretty sure that you have you've exhausted all that there is to look at into
Right.
that at this
Okay.
temple.
Well,
Okay.
Yeah, and
Because
for
you
that
researched
very
it 3 different times and
Yeah.
3 different sections, including
Right.
the super secret section.
Okay.
yeah.
In
And
that
also
case,
to remind you, that's a very specific.
Yeah.
There's other things that you've said is because of your keen mind. Last time the Far Realm was involved with Toril.
yeah.
The Far Realm in general.
Yeah.
I've only researched that one. Hags, again.
Yeah.
And info on a very specific goddess.
Yeah, I'm probably going to continue to look for anything in that library on Lara,
Okay.
because the fact I couldn't find anything was a little concerning. So I'm going to continue looking for that.
Got it. Go ahead and hold on.
Can I bank the research?
up.
If you
It
would
is,
like to do the hours
Yeah,
and
I'll
wait
bank
to
it.
roll later,
Yeah.
sure, that's fine. Just keep a note that you have spent 8 hours
Yeah.
Okay.
researching.
Okay, cool.
And you can, completely, as the rules that we have set forth for you,
Yay!
do research and do your roll later. So that's where you're spending the rest of the day. You all are getting prettied up. Harold, what are you doing?
I am going to spend my day spreading rumors. And I
Okay.
want to spread rumors that the ships, specifically the one Zord's on, so that's the big one, the eye something.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Eye catcher. I'll give
Eye
you that.
catcher. I was like, I know it's the eye something. I want to convince people that that place rips people off and there's no reason to be there.
At the Sea Maidens Fair in
Yeah,
general.
like just try to you don't want to go there. That place is fucking like they're cheapskates. It's like it's all everything they say is false advertising. Blah blah. I'm trying to get as many innocent people to not be there.
Copy that. Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
This is technically a lie because I have
be
no
deception.
idea.
Just-
Yeah,
deception,
I
yes.
don't know. I don't know what they're. I don't know what they're charging. For all I know, it's a great deal.
It's a fair. They got
Commodore
fair
Sword.
game.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, they know what they're about.
We're essentially high school girls talking about someone else.
23.
Okay, noted.
Just with everything.
And just
That's
trying to
why-
minimize collateral damage.
Yeah.
Yep, I got it.
Does
Catkins,
Mar-
refresh your page.
Thank you.
All right, so your days are spent doing what you're doing, at which point dusk is approaching.
I am going to go pick up my armor.
Okay, pick up your armor. It is
Good
has
readout.
these like brass inlaid filigree etched around the pauldrons, around the actual like breastplate down the side and on the bracers, on the greaves, and it has been polished. It's still dented and dinged, but it has
yeah.
been polished and it's about as shiny as it's ever been.
Nice.
Oh, Amber, this is beautiful. She grabs him and hugs him.
You see him kind of get a little uncomfortable and then just kind of looks over at Avi and then picks you up.
This is so oh. Thank you so much. She'll gush over it a little more and then scoop it up and head home to get dressed.
I hope it's to your liking.
It's amazing. It's absolutely beautiful. Oh, Belson would hate it, but I love it. He was really grumpy. He's the one the armor belonged to originally. He was a paladin of Jurgle. He hated everything.
Think I'd like him.
Probably.
Now, darling. Come, we're closing
Have
up
fun
now.
tonight.
You too.
Don't get in too much trouble. And-
Don't tell me how to live my life.
Okay, then don't get caught.
Tonight's gonna be fun.
Just be careful.
And as you leave, you watch as Avi just slaps Imbric on the ass as
Oh
he
my.
walks by.
Your passive insight picks up that they were, at least Imbric was very confused about your be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is definitely a night where be careful is.
Not really.
Not a
Pickpockets.
ton.
Yeah.
Pickpockets.
So,
Could be a thing.
you have your armor, you go back,
You put it on.
you come back with your potion,
Who?
you come back from your rumor spreading.
Yep. One other thing.
Mm-hmm.
I go to her as soon as I'm done. Do you have the comb?
Yeah, and I turn and there's like a strawberry blonde streak in my hair.
Turn it back to what it was.
Sit down. This might take a while.
You do it enough to where you finally get it.
Yep.
There it is.
How long did that take?
About 30 minutes. Because
I-
literally sitting there going like, okay.
Every natural hair color in a wheel.
May I have that?
The comb?
Yes.
I'm gonna need to turn my hair back.
For tonight, then.
Okay. Wait, why?
Just in case I need to disguise myself further.
Fair.
I slip it into my pocket.
Okay.
Here we go.
I have makeup on too.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Looks kind of like this.
I'm gonna head over. Where should I meet you?
Well,
Do you want to meet at the eye catcher?
yeah, let's meet at the eye catcher.
Okay.
You know the eye catcher is the one that's way out that you have to take a boat to.
Oh, what was the one you were on?
Hellraiser.
Sea
Hellraiser.
Maiden's Fair. Hellraiser.
Yeah, Hellraiser. Let's go to
Hellraiser. Let's
Hellraiser.
go to Hellraiser.
That sounds like fun.
Let's go to Hellraiser.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Why are you thanking? Why are you thanking me?
Because you figured it out.
You're welcome.
Isn't that? I mean, isn't that polite?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess
All right,
I'm
I'll
gonna
meet
head
you
over
there.
to Matt's and get.
You don't actually know where Matt lives or where he stays or
Great.
any of that.
I'm sure
He
show
said
up.
he'll kill.
Okay, he
Rat.
said
He'll
he'll
come
come.
by and he'll swing by and pick you up.
Right, cool.
So, you go downstairs, and Renair is regaled in the finest blue threads. It's a
He has a blue doublet that has this like poofy white shoulder cuff that goes around on both sides. It is short crop, so it actually stops about at his ribs. That he wears buttoned closed, and then has a waist cincher, like almost like a male corset that sits here.
Very
and is this like
Edwardian.
silvery off like pearl white that matches the cuff. The buttons are silver and have filigree that go down, and then he has these blue, almost like poofy style pants that tuck into high boots that are also like a blue suede.
And he has his hair pulled back into a ponytail that has two sweeps of hair that fall behind his ears.
And his little soul patch is waxed and pulled down to a point.
Oh my god, he's so hot. Okay.
You look beautiful.
I really like that outfit. It's really nice.
Really, I have not worn. Thank you. It's been a while since I've.
Well, since I've hung out with anyone who dresses this nicely.
We may have turned our backs on nobility, but we are still nobles at heart.
I guess so. Just clean up nice.
So do you.
I figured I
Doing great,
So-
Katie.
We're both really bad at this. Let's just have fun.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's do that.
yeah.
Let's do that.
We're just two friends hanging out.
Absolutely.
Like, but on a like. I've already made it awkward. All right.
Oh my god, just leave.
I have a carriage waiting.
Okay.
And you step out, and there is a carriage that is. Wait, and it's a nicer carriage.
Okay.
So one from the Seaward that he.
Nice.
So, and he gets in. Seabane's Fair, please.
Yes. So we're meeting up with Seisha at Hellraiser. Is that cool with you? I forgot to tell you, this is now gonna be the date.
With
I brought
Seisha
this up poorly. I'm
and-
so sorry.
And Vaas?
No. I'm still waiting for that double date with Harold. And Vaas. Anyways,
I could see that.
I know! It's gonna happen any day now. They just won't admit it. So, Gariel asked Stacia out, and I don't know about you, but I don't trust her. So Stacia's nervous because she's not sure how she feels about Gariel, as she should be unsure, in my opinion.
It's a strong move. Gariel's a member of the Doom Raiders, and it's a good way for us to keep an eye on her. Good thinking.
Thank you. Thank you.
Gonna be.
She's learned a lot from Harold.
Yeah, that was definitely the plan.
You're gonna do well in the Hoppers.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so do you know about Harold's job tonight?
I didn't
You didn't know? Oh my god, I thought maybe you knew because Matt came by and asked.
Oh, right. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
and he said
He was
that
talking.
he's-
Yes.
He's gonna be a mime.
I did not know that.
Damn it, don't tell her near this shit.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I know he's in the get up with the paint,
I also have
and he
baby
can't
photos.
talk at
Oh,
all.
we are going to throw things at him.
He's gonna be a Hellraiser. Oh yes,
Oh, okay.
absolutely.
I feel like something terrible just happened somewhere.
So anyways, that's good. That's where Harold's going to be stationed, and that's also where we're meeting Stacia. So, Hellraiser. Yep.
All right. I believe that's the ship that houses the acrobats and contortionists. So perfect.
Yeah, you know, I heard a rumor in town that's going to suck. Did you hear that?
I didn't.
I heard people talking about it. Which I don't understand why, because like contortionists and acrobatics like sound really cool.
Sounds really fun, right?
I'm interested to see how that goes.
I can do a backflip.
What?
Yes.
Well, you should do it when we get out of the carriage.
All right.
Is that weird to ask?
No. Why?
I don't know. It's just really cool. You can do a backflip.
You say jump, he says how high.
Yeah, I got skills.
Yeah,
All right.
Okay.
Yep. And
you
the
make your
carriage
way.
moves on, and you guys move down.
Second carriage.
I'm actually riding my horse.
Oh, so
Hot.
you summon the steed.
Yes.
hot.
Yes.
And
proud
I'm
of
going to head down to the Obscure Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And
Power play right there.
okay, wait here, and I'll head inside.
You walk inside in
Just stand
your
right there.
very fancy, now filigreed armor,
Yeah.
and the dress underneath. Yes.
Yeah.
The one that you purchased
Yeah.
yesterday. And you walk in, and it's a bunch of people just drinking away their sorrows, but they all seem to be wearing lighter clothing.
Pastels.
Now they're wearing gray instead of black.
No,
There's
there's
them.
And there is actually a bard in here playing a lute really poorly, but it's still music.
And they don't really seem to mind in their drunken stupors. They sing sea shanties along. And you see the dark-skinned
Yeah.
tiefling behind just kind of wave in your direction. And then from behind the back doors, and out walks
All I can
very
see is
familiar.
saloon doors and her just kicking it. Sup, Buttercup.
Sup, Angel.
Out walks the fiery red-head woman with a large sun hat. It seems to be cocked to the side with a large plume sticking out of it. She is wearing an underbust corset where her shirt is typically plunging and deep almost down to her navel. It is now tied up close, but with the underbust corset, there is still plenty of eye candy.
Yes. Decotage.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
She is wearing a nice fitted ruby colored like captain's coat
Okay.
that comes down to like two long tails that have a darker trim to them.
Got it.
And then she has like striped tight pants
Okay.
and her high
High-heel boots.
hi-fi boots.
Yeah.
Yes. And she clambers up to you.
You look outstanding.
And you look radiant, darling.
Thank you. You ready?
I do believe this is going to be the greatest Laris night I've ever had.
Oh, I bet. We're actually going, if it's okay, we're going to be doubling up.
That's new.
Yeah. Viomiliana is going on a date with Rainier, Neverember. And
Oh.
we're going to be joining up with them.
This is going to be so much fun, darling.
But before we do that, can we talk somewhere first?
You butter my biscuits with that, and now you want to have something serious?
Well, yes, please.
Anything for you.
Okay. Should we sit in your booth or?
We can sit wherever you like. We can sit in the carriage or...
Oh, that's another thing. We're going to be riding.
Okay. What are we riding?
We are riding my steed.
Who's in front?
You?
Well, I was thinking of holding on to you. But if you want to hold on to me, I won't say no.
Oh, I figured I'd hold the reins and you'd just sit in front of me.
Now you're just whispering sweet nothings into my ear, so let's sit down.
Okay. All right. Here's the thing. I'm having concerns.
With the tall, dark, and handsome one? I understand.
No. It's very difficult to trust you
Little old me, why ever do you say this?
because of the nature of what you do.
You cut me so deep, darling.
I'm just being honest. I'm not somebody who deceives. And it's hard for me to reconcile trusting someone who lives their life by a code of having to conceal and deceive, like you do.
That may be true, but I've never lied to you, darling.
Promise?
I've got the motherfucking D20 roll motherfucking inside.
Wait for it.
I promise.
Okay, now we're gonna.
No.
Oh, yeah. So that's going to be a 23.
Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah. Telling the truth. Completely telling the truth.
Okay. All right. And there's one other thing that I need you to understand.
I hate you.
Vaas always comes first.
That's a shame for him.
Yeah.
Sure, you can.
Is it?
Oh, you sweet summer child. It was a double entendre.
Look, I've picked up on your feelings about him and the fact that you've tried to make me disgruntled with him.
Look, you're coming at me saying that I am one not to be trusted. I just wanted to make sure that your heart was in the right place with the friends that you choose.
And that's fair.
And as I said, I know his type. I work with his type. I train his type. He's just like Davil, just a little less pretty.
Davil was slimy, though.
When have you met Davil?
I met him recently. I got to go have a chat with him.
That's news to my ears.
Really? I thought he told you everything.
We've been busy.
Oh, okay.
You're tall, dark, and handsome. Likes to stir the pot. Makes it very fun.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
Dabble's taking a liking to him.
Is that a good thing?
It is.
Okay.
Dabble's got a sense for good character. I mean, he chose me.
Well, in that case, now that all that's out of the way, would you like to go to Joybringer's night?
I would love it.
I'll stand up and hold my hand out.
And she takes her hand.
And I'll lead her outside. And there stands my gorgeous steed.
With the ethereal flame and everything.
Yes. Not burning.
She actually has a
Yeah, you're passing.
bit of a look to her face.
I do declare, now this is way more than just a simple steed.
I thought this might be kind of fun.
And that's all tonight's about.
Right?
They
And
know.
I'll help her get up and hop up behind her.
Okay?
And
they need
head
to know.
towards the ship.
As you are riding, her hat kind of gets in the way, and then so she takes it off and holds it in her lap, and
I
then
do
just kind of
love that
leans her head back onto your shoulder.
Okay.
Okay. And I'll head toward the ship.
Guys, she's touching me.
I don't know what that was.
Oh, I see.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. I just imagine just trotting along.
Yeah.
Just like doop, doop, doop,
Very scared.
people being like, is that a flaming horse? Like, what the fuck? And like
So we now move towards.
There we go.
12 adopted babies.
In the heart of the Southern Ward, on the corner of Fishwife Alley and Slop Street, is a beautiful triangular teal row house. On each corner is a circular tower stairwell, one of golden yellow, one of orange, and another of brilliant red. What was once a simple corner housing apartment is now the Temple of the Joybringer. Simply started from the second story, the temple has grown to encompass the entirety of the building over the past century. The inside holds a myriad of entertainment, ranging from dance classrooms, simple instrument lessons, art studios, as well as a few rooms rented out by professional courtesans. Everything and anything that is freedom of expression and joy, in which spreads good cheer.
As you enter the ground floor, you see a large triangular fountain illuminated by 3 colors of lyra radiating out across the water from the inside corners. This place is pretty packed right now. You take a while looking for your golden-haired friend, but to no avail. Instead, sitting counting coin into a purse, you find the dark-skinned, hardened woman that you know to be Istrid Horn, the treasurer of the Doom Raiders. At her side is an anxiously awaiting Lord Growlhund, dressed in the flowing garments of the Joybringer followers known as Lyrans. It was hard at first to notice him due to his recently shaven goatee.
Smart.
But his intense stare upon you as you arrive instantly tells you who he is.
I approach. You.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have a more private place that we can maybe do this.
Yeah, Devil had a room rented out.
Let's go then.
Was just waiting on you.
It's been a bit of a morning and a bit of yesterday.
You see him just staring at the rolled up rug.
I just nod and then point my head towards wherever we're gonna do this.
He's just like eyes locked on it. Like he understands like you get the sense that he understands the need for it, but the sheer
he wants what he
disgrace of his wife rolled up in a rug. You
I
see,
look at him and I say, if there were a more pragmatic and more
it's fine. Let us go.
All right.
You wind up to the second story where you find a room that was rented out, and it is a courtesan room. And Istrid walks in, snaps her finger and points out the door, and the courtesan leaves.
I, as soon as we are alone, place the carpet on the floor, unroll it.
As you go to, he points to the bed.
I go to the bed then, unroll and lay the body on it.
He immediately rushes to it.
I give him space.
Yala. Oh, my sweet Yala. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's all right. Tonight you come home.
I am glad to see that you two have been reunited. I hope this proves that we, the Doom Raiders, are a worthy and useful ally to have in your endeavors.
I've already talked to him about it. You've delivered, so he shall he. But who won't be delivering is Devil.
What do you mean?
Watch is rounding up Zents.
All Zents.
We're not associated with them anymore,
Yes.
but he still has the branding from when he joined and was a prominent face for them. So right now he's sitting in a fancy apartment, I'd say at the base of a mountain. Nice castle he has all to himself.
Yeah, that sounds about right. 20 insight. 21 insight, sorry.
Telling the truth.
Sweet. Okay, I belay my fears that this is some kind of weird coup then.
Because that was my thought too.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck.
Okay. Alright, I'm supposed to meet with this friend of his. He had some sort of mission prepared for us.
Yeah, that's not till later.
Okay, how much later are we talking?
Not tonight.
Not tonight.
No. You did the job that was needed. You got Yala.
Alright. Question.
No. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I sent an urchin, one of Dabble's little birds, with a mission. Did she complete it? Or do you even know?
Hold on.
This is so intense. Mm-hmm. It's just my.
It's gonna get worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got word from Elevandria.
And did she complete the task? Or rather, who you sent to complete it?
She did.
Do you have it?
He does.
If he plans to do something with it, that's fine. Otherwise, it's just another way to pin this to our patsy.
You never said where you wanted planted.
I just wanted it back. If I didn't make that clear, that's my fault.
You want the letter you sent or the one that we provided?
The one that you will provide based on the handwriting that I gave you.
I'm gonna have that delivered. When do you need it?
Well, it's too late for tonight if everything's going to go down the way I think it does. I would suggest, Lord Grauhund, in an effort to clear your name, we have copied your wife's handwriting to make it look like the attack on your manor was due to your wife exposing one Commodore's sword of a crime, to add to already the rumors that we have spread. We are taking the heat off of you and placing it on him. If all goes well tonight, trust me, no one will be talking about you.
If all goes well tonight, then you can tell her yourself.
What do you mean?
You're going to help me bring her back.
I'm not very good at that. I've been working on something, but it's incomplete.
I will need details. I wouldn't even know where to begin, or even if it's possible, Lord Growl.
You're in a temple.
knock on the door.
I look at either of them. Are they expecting anyone?
They seem unfazed by the
Unfazed? I go to the door.
Lord Grahan says, "Enter."
Okay.
And then the door opens, and in walks a dwarven man with long, free-flowing blue hair and a beard decorated with small metal golden jewelry, wrapped in golden yellow robes with red and orange sashes, as well as a tall, cylindrical, tight felt boyer hat.
I lean over to you. Do you recognize this garb?
Lord Growlhund, I will let you know the price of resurrection is far greater than a few hundred dragons worth of diamonds. The price is and always will be a ritual.
That's a cleric.
And if you aid in this ritual, you will be giving part of yourself to it.
Whatever it costs, do it.
Our Lady Joybringer is powerful, but death still rules over us all. There are two things that are certain in this life. One is death. The other is finding joy in the time that you have here.
And this on this night will bring me the most joy. Do it.
What? 1 second. How does this involve us exactly?
At all.
You will be aiding in the ritual.
How?
All will be made clear, I'm sure, as he looks to the... Isn't that right, Exalted?
Yes. Yes, it is, of course. Don't fear. You will not be harmed.
I'm so go see those insight checks. I'm not gonna say it, but I know you're both thinking it.
14.
10. One of the things that you pick up is that this man, through whatever he's speaking of, always seems to have a silver lining to it. Always joyous.
That's creepy.
What he's talking about has heavy weight to it. You don't pick it up, but you pick up that he does mean that you will not be physically harmed.
Oddly specific.
Oddly specific on the word. Physically.
I turn to you and I say, "What the hell is he talking about, dude?"
No. Have I ever heard of a ritual that you have to use other people to bring someone back to life?
Go ahead and roll either history or arcana.
I can't help you.
11.
11.
Sasha, why aren't you here so I can roll one better than you?
What do you want to roll a 12?
Your research.
Oh no, that would have been a lot better. Sorry.
Your research that you always did involved how to bring back that which can't be brought back, and that is the dead. And so you never, because you did not look at the holy, priestly ways, you're not quite sure how this is done.
I don't know what this is.
You know the basis way to bring back a body
By infusing it with
by
myself.
infusing it with yourself, but not to actually bring life back into that which has deceased.
I turn to the debt collector real quick and it's like, "You privy to any of this?"
No, I'm just money.
Is she participating in this?
I will. Supposed to be dabble. But
This is the deal that I made with the Doom Raiders. To provide them with whatever weapons that they need. And a deal is a deal. And for this, if she breathes life again, I will give you a magic blade of your choice.
All right, ostentatious dwarf. What do I have to do?
I don't use a blade though.
we will be wrapping the body in silks.
Not a part of the Doom Raiders.
And then
If you don't want to participate in this, I take it aside. If you don't want to do this, you don't have to.
I mean, I just want to be paid for my time if I'm going to do something. I can't use weapons.
We'll see where this goes.
Oh yeah.
And
That's fair.
he asks Growlhund, do you have the diamonds?
Of course. And he reaches and pulls out a sack and hands it to
Opens it, and they are finely cut, pure,
Very small.
yeah,
Do I
pure
have an
diamonds.
idea of how much this is?
Yeah. Same.
Make a intelligence check.
No, you've been failing me recently. Let's go pink.
Okay.
Okay.
good
Thank
call.
you, pink.
Yeah.
Thank you, pink.
17.
22. Give me my money.
Yeah, hey, right.
Hold on 2 seconds. Let me make sure I have the right total.
I believe it's 500.
I think it's
More than I've seen.
If it's resurrection.
It's 500.
Yep.
Okay.
You obviously don't see all 500 of it, but from what he pulls out, the few that you see, and the rest, the heft that is the bag, you can estimate that it's about 500 dragons worth of diamonds.
Okay. I'm on standby, just kind of observing what the hell's happening.
Woo!
Well,
That's a lot.
if you don't mind bringing the body,
I just turned and point at it.
It's on the bed, I believe, right?
yes,
I gently pick it up and
you escort it. He leads you down to the bottom floor, where then you see large silks are pulled down from giant rings at the top part of this. Now, like, it's open in the middle, and there are walkways that are railed, and you see rooms and kind of like an apartment building, but the center is completely cleared out, and there is a red silk draping down, a yellow silk, and an orange silk as the body is wrapped up and dipped into the water and then raised. Each endless cloth anchoring from the highest point of each corner of the building is pulled until the body is suspended into the center of the room, now dripping down the water that is blessed and holied by the Lyrans.
Binley is standing oddly close to you. She's like this, like completely blank faced, but instead of standing like this normally, she's probably this close to you.
Like uncomfortably close for Vin.
yeah.
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 I am visibly uncomfortable with all of this. I'm not even attempting to hide it.
And he speaks out to all of the people that are watching, because this has now become a spectacle. In youth, we know joy, and only joy. And the mother keeps to lift us up, so that even in life's hardest lessons, we can remember to see the silver lining and treat others with kindness. Without our mother, we would know only but pain. We would know only but sorrow. And when time comes, pain and sorrow will take us and leave behind pain and sorrow for those that remember us. But tonight, on this joyous night, we will bring joy back to this man and his family as we resurrect Lady Yala Growlhund.
Okay. I have my hand on my weapon.
You brought a
what
weapon?
Okay, if they were not going to let me
You
bring
had your
weapons,
throwing
You have your throwing daggers, I will say
which,
that.
if you want me to, I'll make stealth rolls now on how I hide them.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
if you are trying to bring your rapier,
I know I can't do that,
Yeah.
so no.
yeah.
But
Would
I'm hiding knives on.
Would
Yeah,
my
that's fine.
wands count as weapons on this night?
Yeah,
Yes.
but yours are typically hidden anyway,
yours
so
are
go ahead.
concealed. So.
Yeah.
So go ahead and make a stealth roll as well.
Oh my god, what is happening?
Things I don't like.
Dirty 20.
18.
All right,
Nice.
nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
higher than me.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'm
all the way
Instead of
here.
on the arms, they're
On your legs.
on my thigh.
Got it.
Got it.
Got it.
All the way here and throughout this entire encounter, no one seems to notice.
Sweet. Okay, I am kind of just palming the inside of my coat, fingering the very tip of a handle.
Got it. And with that, he begins a ritual and starts this continuation of what it is to be a disciple of Lyra and what joy life is, and how that joy will be breathed back into this body.
Do you recognize any of this?
And in this, he then motions toward Lord Gralhund and says, and now now you can aid in this ritual by giving unto this body the joys of life. At which point, Lord Gralhund just begins to cry. I will give whatever I need to. I love you so much. Our children miss you. They want to hold you. They want to feel your touch against them. I give any and all of myself to you, Yala, my love. I am nothing without you. You are everything. You are what has kept me going. From the moment I laid eyes on you, I knew that I loved you. No matter what, I will always be yours, even through death.
Go ahead and roll it.
That's love right there.
That's real love. That's natural love.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, yeah.
And then Istrid steps up. He goes, looks at the fountain, looks at her pouch, gold for gold, and tosses an offering to the Lyra fountain. And you see it all scatter into the fountain, and it could be...
It sounds like that.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
It's hard to count how much it is, but it's obviously in the hundreds.
Okay.
There's so much money.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh my god, this is bad.
And then Growlhund and Istrid and the Exalted look in you two's direction.
I step forward. I didn't know this woman as a woman, more as a body.
But I really like bodies.
Shut up. I offer the gift of health and life and healing for the beyond, and against everything I have, I pull out the one health potion I have.
Okay.
Ooh. I know how valuable that is to you.
And I open it,
Okay.
and I pour it
You son of a bitch!
into the fountain.
He poured one out for a homie.
I shoot Growlhund a look of utter despising as I do this, though, and I place the glass back in my coat.
Right, as the red liquid hits the fountain and begins to swirl in its pool, you watch as the wrappings of the body in silk actually begin to twist and spin end over end
I back up.
and move.
Go ahead and roll a d20. Tell us what that number is.
So everything's going into a fountain.
No.
17.
Okay.
Okay, 17. Noted.
Can you
Just
do anything?
good?
I'm going to walk forward to Lady Growlhund's body and stand there for a second. Say, Lady Growlhund, I watched you die. I watched how you protected your family, as any lioness would. So from one lioness to another, you shed blood for your family, and I will shed blood for mine. And I will slice my hand
Okay, roll a d4.
and grab onto her.
What are you cutting your hand with?
My small knife that I keep on me
Okay.
because it's not a weapon. 2.
Okay, you can take 2 points of damage. Go ahead and roll a d20.
Use pink. I'm a fool.
6.
6.
Okay.
I'm a fool. Never listen to me.
I'm a fool in a man's shoes.
I back up, and as you come back, I go, yeah, yours was a lot better.
Yours is a lot better.
10 out of 10 on that one, so.
As this happens, although there's this eerie silence, this drone of sound that you hear, almost ethereal, there's a dark chill that kind of takes over the room.
Stop doing it.
I was trying to hold it.
And although you do not see anything, you feel a presence, a powerful presence. You do not hear anything, you do not see anything, and then you see the cold vapors of a breath escape a body, suspended 30, 40 feet above you.
The silks slowly begin to unravel as the body is lowered. As it slowly drifts down, unraveling until the body is laid on the floor, the cold stone floor at the base of this fountain. And you hear, my love. And Lord Grauhund runs over to Yala Grauhund and picks her head up. It is all right. I am here. I am here, my love.
You have seen 1/2 of what it takes to perform a resurrection. You know that whatever happened on the other side was something Lady Grauhund had to do. You don't know what it is, you don't know who she talked to, you just know that there was a presence. So that there are 2 halves to a ritual.
Is this normal?
I don't know.
And you see, and you hear the entire crowd of this area just start murmuring and then start clapping and cheering in joyous occasion as someone has been brought back from the dead. And the very first thing she asks is, what of the children?
They are safe. Thanks to you, my love. And I have news. Come. There is much to talk about.
Yeah, we're talking. So, we delivered, you deliver?
Of course.
As for you two, let's go to the roof.
All right. I am anywhere but here.
And just tell me what you want. Any weapon of your choice.
I want a fireballs would be nice.
I'm glad when your wife is back with you. In the future, give me a heads up if you're going to do anything like this again. In the meantime, to give you an idea of what I need, give me a weapon that could kill Mancuso. Find me something like that. Something thin and light that I can put through his neck. And then we'll call it square. In the meantime, welcome to the Doom Raiders. I think you'll find this alliance to be profitable for both of us. I nod to Lady Grauhund, creeped out very much by this, and I join her on the roof, waiting for you to kind of...
I follow behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Before I leave, can I scan like the room as I'm walking out real fast to see if there are any sigils, glyphs, or anything like that in the room?
Which room?
In the ritual room.
Well, the ritual room was like the main room. Yeah, you didn't get taken to a private room.
Yeah, you literally brought to the main temple
You were taken to a courtesan's room in order to have the private conversation.
and then brought down to the main temple.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep.
So no rooms.
Oh, there's plenty. They're all
I try to remember.
religious in nature.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try to remember most of them. As many as I can.
Okay. I mean, if you want to just make Arcana check as you're going up.
On your own.
Oh,
13.
Can't really pick up. I will say you pick up the magic, and it's warding.
Gotcha.
Yep.
So you make your way up, and Istrid unfolds. Yep. Like it's a little pop-up hammock, and just sits in it. And from where you are, there's a direct sight to the shimmering lights and festivities on the beach, not too far away of the Sea Maiden's Fair.
Now we're gonna go to Harold, as there's a,
I'll open the door.
and you see a 3 strings in his normal attire.
Yep.
Hey,
So you ready?
let's do it.
Okay, man. Where does I guess everybody had a.
They had a thing.
You're all alone?
Yeah,
That's not the Harold I know.
I'm pretty different these days.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right, and he leads you to a carriage
Okay.
and takes its way and moves down into the dock ward.
Okay.
And pulls up at a building, lets you out. Pretty generic building, nothing out of the ordinary. There's no signs or anything. Leads you in. It's pretty much an abandoned living quarter house. But he's like, pretty much tells you he's renting it. It's close to where we need to be. And if we need a place to hide out, if things go sour, now we got it. Leads you up and says, there's 2 rooms. He's like, clothes are in there. Can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
I go in and I get changed.
And then he goes into the other room.
As you walk in, you see one color,
Around. What color is it?
black. Studded leather.
Full suit.
I put it on. I like it.
Yep.
All right.
Hard leather bracers, hood.
There's even like a mask to pull up over your face.
Okay.
And as
I will take my dagger and stuff that somewhere in there so it could.
there is actually a place to conceal a dagger.
Perfect.
It
Boom.
actually fits under the bracer and slides right there and conceals and looks like it's part of the bracer itself.
Perfect. Awesome.
And as you come out, you kind of hear, 3-string shot. You almost ready?
Yeah.
I'm putting the final touches on mine. Can't wait for you to see it.
Little change of plans though.
Yeah, no kidding.
We're gonna get the stone.
We're gonna get the stone.
Yeah.
It's on the ship,
Yeah.
and me and you are just gonna walk up and get it.
Look at your outfit. As he's yelling, like talking through the door.
Harold looks miserable on the outside, like trying to think of how he can make this work. Yeah, and then we're gonna. It's just me and you doing this?
Less people, more covert. Come on,
Matt,
Harold.
Matt, I don't know about this, man. I don't know
You
about
used
this.
to talk about it all the time. And he walks out.
Harold puts on the confidence again.
As he walks out, you see that he too is wearing dark colors. But
Dark crimson.
it's dark plum. And you see a doublet and a hood that hangs down real low and comes to 2 points. And as he looks up, you see Three Strings' face as he puts on a mask. That's porcelain white.
No.
And
No.
it has no mouth. Ha, ha, ha.
And that is where we're going to end tonight's
Wow.
I'm so sorry for screaming. I didn't mean to do that.
Sorry, headphones.
So, when we return,
in January.
you'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna start the giveaway. So if you haven't entered the giveaway, the hashtag entry is hashtag dice.
Yep.
Okay, so put in your last minute entries now, because once I'm done talking about all this, we're gonna do the giveaway. So start getting ready, Alex. When we return on January 5th, we will lead into Lyra's night, finally, with a double date, a viewing party, and 2 best friends.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
I am crying.
This is fucking awful. I'm so betrayed.
3 strings?
I can't believe it. It makes so much sense.
So are we ready? Go ahead and do that poll again. This is our last live show of 2019.
Yep. Next week will be Session 0 Part 1, where you will finally get to see why the Harlequin means so much to
Is that the
Harold.
first one?
That's
No, that's
that
the
is
second
the second one.
That's the
So
second
you're right.
one.
So Part 1 will be
Those 3 making their way
Okay.
to Waterdeep.
yep,
December 8th is the Harlequin episode.
the episode with V and Harold and their shenanigans and how they all came together to be the BFGs.
And how on both Session Zeros, one player and each one almost died.
it's good stuff.
Yeah, it's so much
Got it?
fun.
All right. We have a winner. Hey! And the winner is Strike Red Kite.
Yay,
So awesome. Get your information and
miss you, Ken.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also remember Q&A December 15th.
December 15th Q&A. So be there. We will be building an NPC. And one last thing, Alex, if you can come here, please.
Yes.
So for a while, Alex was our technical director. He has been moving on to bigger and better things. We're going to miss you so much.
Thank you, guys.
He has been phenomenal and wish him the best. So give him a heartfelt farewell, as we will too. And as always, be excellent to each other.
And may you always roll with advantage.
Good night, everybody.
Woo! That was awesome. Holy shit.
We were tonight.